Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the House of Legends D&D. It has been a minute. We've missed you so much. I've missed you all so much. We are back in our session with the House of Seven, who has recently had quite a few fun experiences after conquering the Selly Mine. You've all encountered very fun visions or visages and visitors that couldn't quite tell if they were real or not, but thankfully you had one who was able to quite see that there was in fact nothing, and now you are realizing more and more that your group is just continuously cursed and plagued by many things. It's a fun time all around. You've eaten, you've relaxed, you've stressed the crap out of the leader of this city and made her drink more than she's probably drank in the last 20 years. But you've also...
I have that impression on women.
Oh, I don't know if that's a good thing to boast about, but you've also, for two of you, drank a fun concoction to see if you actually can get through a possible transformation to lycanthropy. As you've all buckled down for the evening to wait and see what could happen, we return inside of your guys' room as the door... I don't know if anyone's actually locked it, no one has said, but majority of you started to drift off as Nakia was the only one who decided to stay up a little bit later to watch the moon, which we come to that of you see outside, Nakia, outside the window, the clouds slowly beginning to part, and there hanging is a giant, beautiful, bluish full moon. And immediately, you begin to hear Felix, not in his armor, shaking in his bed. You, looking instinctively over, begin to feel your entire body tense, your veins bulging. And I need you both to roll Constitution saving throws.
Oh, fuck.
Okay.
Cool.
Ignore
Much
that
less.
slide.
13 and we get 11.
Quick question, was anyone else, like, staying up, or was it immediately, like, going to sleep?
I think I'm in trance.
You're
I
in
stayed
trance?
up for a little
Could be under
bit talking
trance,
to
too.
Nakia before I went to bed.
Well, it didn't take very long, because after you had decided to go off to your own little bed, you're not in deep sleep. For those in trance, you immediately begin to hear hacking and coughing. You begin to hear the of snapping and pulling of skin as
Ew.
Nakia, you are immediately thrown to the floor. Felix is shaking and then immediately woken up as he tumbles out. But Felix is immediately... You roll out of bed and smack down as you are immediately clawing the floor. You begin to feel pushing in your teeth. You begin to feel this elongation in your jaw. You and Nakia both are just feeling... You were sweating throughout the day already, but now your skin's starting to burn.
Can
What
I?
are the rest of you doing? Oh,
Oh, okay. Can I do an? I'm still aware that this is happening to my body.
you're aware
right?
that this is happening, but
Okay, can I hop out the window?
you want to hop out the window?
Yeah, I'm being so serious.
If you terrorize the town, why don't
Yeah, you know, before
I mean, yeah, you can go ahead.
Yeah.
Give me
Let me
an
scare some kids.
athletics check, because you're
Or,
in the
you know,
moment
try
of
getting
like pain and you're fighting your own body in a way. So yeah, roll me an athletics.
I think I want to do the same, but like get out, not jump out the window.
get out of the city.
Yeah.
So while this is all happening, what are
Rolled
the
a
rest of you
21.
doing? You are immediately like,
21.
able to push through the pain, and you just rush and you jump and just.
You're just like Scott Pilgrim
and
in
you
that
just
one window scene.
clear. Yeah, it's pretty much that. Hi, Scott here. He just left.
he just left.
So
Must
what
have
are the rest of you
turned into a
doing
wall.
as you hear the shaking, this snapping and pulling of flesh, and the painful sounds escaping your companions' mouths, and then you just hear the crashing of glass.
Would I recognize the sounds? Like, as to what they are?
You would be able to tell enough that it's pain. Like, you are hearing pain.
This one's up to you on whether or not I snap out of train.
I would say, like, you have the ability, just like for sleep, that like if you really want to try, like you can break out of it. So if you are in a moment of like I want to be done, you'll be done.
Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and break trance. Because I'm understanding of what's going on, being that it's full moon. I hear cracking and pain and grunting and all that kind of shit. And I'm gonna snap out. I'm a perception to see what's going on.
All right, Felix, were you trying to leave or?
Yes, I'm trying to leave. I'm actively
Alright.
dipping.
All right, so are you
17.
going for the door or the window?
The door.
So you were like,
I opened it for you.
so
Scott
Okay.
Pilgrim, though.
I just watched, watching. I'm like, what the fuck?
It's
And
still
then I just-
Nalbin, I believe, right?
Go to
You
the
hadn't
door.
transitioned over. So Nalbin, you break out of trance after hearing this, and you just see shards of glass as you see Nakia's foot dip out the window. You see Felix getting up and just swaying back and forth, and just reaches the door, and the door's, we'll say, locked, and he just rips, and the hinge of it just breaks off, and he starts leaving out. I need the both of you again to roll me another con save.
Oh fuck.
In haste, I'm gonna go ahead and
Motherfucker.
wild shape into a.
I went from a 20 to a 2.
What do I have?
The dice giveth and the dice taketh.
When is it gonna give?
I forgot to actually put down my wild shapes. Yeah, I'm dumb.
I will say, like, Naki, as you hit out, like, you're able to, like, as soon as you hit the cold ground, your hand just begin to push through. You feel what was pulling and grabbing and gnashing at you inside begins to subside for a moment as you're just like, no, you're just internal struggle fighting. Felix, on the other hand, you are just like pushing through, and as you go, you just look at your hand and you watch as claws begin to break through, as skin begins to tear itself apart. Your fingernails begin to bloodily just separate and drop as claws are ripping. You watch as fur slowly sprouts in places, and you watch as your fingers are just elongating, breaking in certain places to allow for the extra movement and size. And you're watching as your arm just begins to tear in flesh. It is as if someone is taking little pins and digging them in and ripping them down. It is pain, and you are just pushing
So
through.
furries feel? God.
So for the wild shape, it's gonna be a wolf.
Okay.
And I'm gonna race directly to I already forgot her name.
Or Brenna.
No, Brenna. Thank you.
Alright.
I'm gonna race straight to Brenna and break wild shape as soon as I see her.
Alright, so she, hearing the crash, is like already coming like speedily down the hall, and she's just like, I'm assuming that things are problematic?
Yes. Both Nakia and Felix are not taking well to the potion.
Oh, okay. Outside, let's get them outside. And like she's just immediately starting to charge. I mean, Felix is already down like the right way, heading towards the outside.
Right.
In a large
We also
common
need to
area.
we also need to do something about the Thuman crystal.
It's hard to shut those down. I have a better idea. It's like you just see like her scales slowly overtaking the human form that she's going, and she's just like rushing by.
Yep.
Can I roll an investigation to see where the nearest forest is? Or is it too far?
You are currently with Selly because it's down inside of a canyon. You would have to rush for where the map of the area is. It is high up, or you would have to climb and scale the walls going up to get to the forest.
Can I? my
Roll me
father
an
out?
investigation.
I do my taxes while this is happening.
Well, Felix, at this
26.
moment as well. Oh, it's really easy. Like, you're just looking around, you're just panting, you're easily able to recall, like, the paths and everything, and you just... Are you going back out the way that you guys originally came in, or...?
Yeah, I don't think I would know another way out.
Oh,
So,
you're
yeah.
immediately sprinting as, like, some of the guards, hearing the crash, are coming around, like, what's going on over there? And they just see you, like, oh, Ambassador, and they just... Ambassador! And they're, like, chasing after you. Felix, at
See
this
some
point-
wild shit. They're like, never mind.
Never mind, man, never mind! Alright, Felix, what
Like,
are you
oh,
up to?
fuck.
As you are feeling this overtaking,
Oh god. I guess I'm just gonna look for help for whoever I can find. I don't.
going down the
Who's around me
hallway-
right now? Yeah, who's near?
Immediately
What do I see?
behind you is you see Brenna and you see Nalbin. The other two
I'm going
are
to
still
them.
within the room.
Going to them and trying to ask for help. Like you're just pointing at my arm. It's one or the other. Like, help me.
Roll me a
Help a
wisdom
brother out.
save. Roll me a wisdom save.
Me?
You have
Okay.
failed 2 out of 5 rolls currently. While Nakia has rolled 1 success and 1 failure out of 5.
Yeah. I have 0 in wisdom, by the way. 12.
12.
Felix is not wise.
Roll me an unarmed strike against Brenna.
Oh fuck.
No.
As you turn and look at her, and all you're thinking is hunger.
You should have
I'm
hopped
thinking
out the
is
window.
fuck Brenna. All right, how do I roll for that? Where is that?
You will just be going down to your unarmed strike.
There it is. I found it. It's because I never use that ever. All right. Oh, to use it if I have a big ass sword. Thank God I rolled bad.
You did, because she's got pretty high. She just like
No
immediately
surprise.
just like you go to slash and she just like blocks it and pins your hand to the wall and she's like,
Stop
"What's
it.
in my house?" And she just like grabs you by the collar and like her wings begin to sprout out and she just pushes you through the rest of the hall to the lobby room.
Why am I
It's
pissing
like-
off all the baddies all the time?
She just like pushes you against the table and she just like, "Oh, fixing this house is gonna be a problem," as like her neck begins to elongate and her hand begins to erupt as a
Oh.
huge draconic claw and like slams you down and pulls up. Nalvin, you watch as what was a almost 6 foot tall, just fragile, feminine woman is now this massive, metallic, glimmering
master.
dragon and firefly. She's about maybe 65 feet as like her form begins to go and she just immediately erupts out of the ceiling. Just wood shatters and begins to rain down inside. And now
Sounds
you
pretty
are
hard.
also like
She
in the
bronze
air.
dragon?
She is, I believe, she is a brass. Is what she is.
Yep.
So,
Cool, cool, cool.
so again, gonna go from it like Child and Kieran. What are you guys doing?
I'm in my trance.
I like-
Because you.
Sipping my
it
tea.
is- well, in the trance, you're still aware. Like you just hear a loud crash. Like you heard glass break, and then
I
the
like to
crashing of
think
wood.
that like it would like scare me awake, so I'd like jump up, sit, and like see people just scramble and just be like, just like, I'm done with this.
That's it.
I had my
roll
moment
over,
with
be
her.
like, yeah, like I am rolling over, ducking my head under the cover, and be like, this is a tomorrow morning problem. I cannot right now.
That sounds like such a child thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
Kieran.
Like, oh, what the fuck?
I'm probably under the same boat because I just came back with these people. I not putting up with it
Yeah,
tonight.
keep the same energy when you guys need a shield.
Okay.
It's like
Perfect.
Brenna's got this
I'm staying in
clearly.
my trance. I'm staying in my trance.
So
But you don't know that. You don't know anything about what's going on.
That's
with
true.
Brenna.
That's true.
No, but I feel like you guys are so used to the chaos at this point. You're just like, fuck it. Like,
it
Yeah,
really is.
that's
and,
Okay.
like one way or another, it's getting resolved.
you're like, oh my god.
One
I'm
got their
getting...
charms unluckied. Now we got.
Now we got some furries around here.
God damn it! You made me the one thing I swear to destroy. No, I'm just kidding.
What are you, a
I'm
space
just-
marine?
Felix.
All right, but Naki, as you're running, I need you to roll me another con saving throw.
Okay.
As you actively also have guards all around
Yeah, at
you
least
because
you
they're
have
pretty
cons
active
to
for
throw.
patrols. Well,
Oh,
as
Wait,
you
wait. Like, I rolled a 3. Okay. Wait.
So like, as
Wait,
you're
wait.
running,
Let me tell you something.
As you begin to step, you feel the shoes that you're wearing just burst as your foot buckles and gives. You feel your
Not my
ankle just
Yeezys.
begin. It's sturdy, and then it snaps as it begins to elongate, and your foot just begins to push in the dirt as your toenails are beginning to be pushed out by claws coming out, and fur begins to rip through the sinew, muscle, and tendons. It is
Ew.
an ungodly sight for the soldiers. Like, ambassador, and they immediately.
I'm gonna be screaming and running.
Oh, you are very much screaming, but as you begin to scream, it begins to turn as your throat just bulges for a moment, and there's fur that erupts and parts your neck as you just let out a howl.
Ow.
All right, give us a
Felix, I need you to make a con save.
I wonder what it's gonna be. Surprise to no one. It's a low. Oh, 15.
15, like, you are just, like, holding on, then you're just, like,
Wait, this is
having to
okay.
shake yourself as you're in Brennan. It's like you come back to it for just a moment as you have marked another success. So you have 2 failures and 1 success. As you're pushing through, you can still feel this thing inside of you scratching to get out as you're staring up at Brenna. And for a moment, you have awareness.
Just for a moment.
Stop me.
What?
Is all I say. Like, stop me.
It's like, I'm trying, as she begins to
Oh.
dip as you hear on the air. Very much so because of keen senses beginning to take over as you hear a howl and Brenna just dips. As Nakia, a large shadow just begins to overtake the ground. And one moment, like, you're turning and you just feel nothing but rage, hunger, the thirst for something warm. And you want to lunge at the soldiers, and all of a sudden, like, you go to lunge, and then you're in the air.
I was
And now-
trying to get to the phone.
Bro got
There's
force
just
push.
air.
Yeah, now you got a dragon helping you get to there. A little bit faster.
As Brenna,
Dragon Ubers.
As Brenna has, like, both of you just in her claws.
Dragon
it-
Uber at your service.
It doesn't take very long, and all of a sudden you guys go from, like, you're feeling warm, you feel the
This is a
sensation
sick
of, I
Uber.
have to get out. And then all of a sudden, that feeling of, I have to leave, I have to run, I have to, and then it's gone. It's peace as you are hearing the sound of trees and leaves rustling, as then you are both just twirling through the air and just landing and rolling in dirt and vines as you're now in the forest. As then Brenna just begins to, like, land as well, and this massive 60-foot long brass dragon is walking around. She's not dropping this form as she's just eyeing you both like, control yourselves.
Can we?
Back to prior to leaving sight. I'm following after.
Oh yeah, it's easy to follow after. Like,
yeah.
so like you're going, so maybe about like 2 minutes after she's landed, that's when you get down.
Yeah.
And again, I need the both of you to make con saves as you are just in this forest. You're not immediately feeling like your skin's gonna start on fire.
Oh my god.
So that is another failure on you guys' part. So as you're beginning to now
No.
feel your clothes, like you just take
I don't
your
wanna
own
get naked.
hands and you
Am I
just
gonna lose
start
my armor?
digging your. No, for going to sleep, you would take off your armor.
Oh,
You
yeah,
would
that's
be
fair.
With your AC would also be very low. So keep that in check if you guys are ever asleep and I attack. But like you both are just instinctively, your skin
Swords.
itches, you have to scratch, and so you take your own claws and you start ripping at your own skin. You're peeling off like a snake that is shedding, and you're just beginning to pull as you feel your backs begin to snap in places. Your spines are elongating. Your ankles begin to snap in certain places to allow for that more canine allowance of foot placement. You're standing on your hind feet, and you're just both just having to let out a howl as you are both in a place of failure of where there is no
Well.
overcoming. As you are now both werewolves at this current time.
Oh.
Now I need you both to make wisdom saving throws for me, please.
Yeah, Team Edward,
As
bitch.
now you have
Wait, no, which one's the
Nalvin
wolf?
and a brass
Team Jacob, bitch.
Oh, Jacob, Team Jacob, bitch.
13.
13.
What am I rolling?
A wisdom save.
Okay.
Come on, man.
Oh my god, a 6. I didn't watch Twilight, okay? I'm sorry.
You should. And then, but make it a drinking game. So every time you cringe, you take a drink or
Yeah,
take a shot or
ooh.
whatever.
Oh,
That's
okay. Then we just made plans for after D&D. And I also got a...
Well,
I ain't wise.
here's the fun part. I need you both to roll initiative as you instinctively
Oh
start
my
running
God.
towards both Nalvin and this brass dragon.
Why aren't we attacking each other?
Pack mentality.
Oh.
Oh, we're not racist. Good job.
As reaction to the situation, can I cast have primal savagery and or sanctuary up?
I will allow one of those, yes.
Okay, I will take primal.
Primal? Okay.
Man, this
I will
sucks.
also say, Nalvin, since you are also in this, like, you will have to roll initiative too.
Yeah.
So first up, we have Nakia.
Oh. Damn it.
Oh, hey, I'm preying on you tonight.
Follow-
Just like animals.
followed by Felix, and then we have Brenna, and then we have Nalvin. Alright, so I need you
This is appropriate for
Nadia?
June.
to roll me a d4, and on an odd you're gonna go for Nalvin, on an even you're going for Brenna.
Please let me take the dragon.
Odd, please odd.
Please let me take the dragon.
Just 1d4?
Yep.
Can we argue that
Can I
she
not
would go for the closer one?
Do you want me to
Wait.
roll for you?
Oh, I got it.
No,
I got it.
no. Can we argue that she'd go for Nalvin because he's
I got a
closer?
2.
Ah, it's Brenna.
So you're going for the
Oh, come on.
I need you to use your full movement and rush the dragon.
Yeah, okay. Wait. What?
Do you have different attacks as a werewolf, or do you still have
Yes,
the
you
same?
do. So,
I'll
does-
just go straight towards her.
yep.
How does one roll?
And then go ahead and roll a d20 because you're going to claw. You're going to use claw.
Baby, I'm praying on
18.
18.
you.
Hold on, I need to make sure. Is that her AC? I think that's her AC. I'm pretty
Beats
sure.
it,
So you
beats
actually
it.
hit. So you hit. I need you to roll me then. 2d4.
2d.
No way, she's hitting the dragon huzz.
She's hitting the dragon.
6.
Okay, so that's 8 points of damage to Brenda as she's just like
Give her a paper cut.
you just like cut across and you just like look up angrily and she just like
You bitch.
That
like-
sounds right.
you've never seen a dragon sigh before, but it's just. I need you to go ahead and claw again. So roll another d20. You have 2 attacks.
We can't do constitution saves anymore?
You
Just
have
one
crossed the
d20.
threshold. Yeah.
Someone
call
call Van Helsing.
Somebody call.
12.
12. That unfortunately will miss. As you go again, and she just like
That's
lifts her claw hand, and she just. Child.
Hey, damn
Like
you,
puts
dick.
her claw.
Give it is.
Alright. So, that's gonna be the end of your turn. Felix, once again, I need you to roll a d4 like Nakia.
Oh wait, we can double team
With
the
the.
dragon.
On an
Good.
odd, you're going towards Nalvin. On an even, you're going towards Brenna.
I mean, we're doing this.
Oh fuck, sorry, no.
Hey, let's go. Bring it
So
on.
you have 40 feet of movement in this form.
Oh god.
Roll me a d20, Felix.
I got a
9. He ain't getting shit.
Yay.
So you go
no
to claw,
growling.
and he just dodges, and I need you to roll me another d20 as you go to try and claw him again.
Oh god.
This is everything I
13.
hope for.
Nope.
Thank god.
All right. So you're just like trying to swipe at him, and he's just like.
Can you like
bobbing, weaving
bonk me in the
back
head
and
with your staff or something?
forth. Now we're gonna move over to Brenna. Brass dragon.
I'm gonna die. That's what
This is a fucked episode of Zootopia.
Oh.
Try everything.
So what can an adult dragon do? Well,
Whatever she wants.
Ask Donkey.
she is going to step aside, and because you both are technically werewolves in this current state, she's going to try and use her sleep breath on you.
Oh, cool.
Well, that is not what I wanted. I need a cone. Thank you. 'Cause that is a
Hey, don't get
60-foot
me in it.
Construction
That's a
workers
60-foot
be like.
cone. She moved perfectly to catch you both as she just like as it just rushes out. And I need you both to make Constitution saving throws.
Watch this be the one fucking time I roll high. Okay, that's
Oh,
crazy.
I'm going to sleep. I'm sleeping
Nakia,
immediately.
you just
I'm
and,
I'm
like,
immune.
fall
I'm immune to NyQuil.
as Felix you beat it. So
Great.
What did you roll, Felix?
Nakia's asleep. Felix not so much. So we're just gonna
Can I
mark
put
you-
myself to sleep?
Not currently. So now. Yeah, that's gonna be the end of Brenna's turn as like she's just. This is a lot. And now, Nalvin, you're up.
Yep. I'm gonna
I bet how she feels is like when you try catching like a fucking Pidgeotto with a normal Pokeball and it breaks out. It's like, you piece of shit. Why are you even fighting? Just get captured.
All right, Nalvin, what are you doing in this moment?
God damn it.
Oh.
I'm gonna use command.
Okay.
You're gonna command me, motherfucker. I'm gonna move into some freaky shit.
Oh yeah.
Hold on, let me check, because I know that command...
Did you pray today?
Break it down, and then start dancing, break dancing.
So I'm gonna cast that. I'm gonna cast that at 3rd level.
I guess break them.
So he needs to do a wisdom save.
Alright, Felix, roll that wisdom save.
7.
Yeah, you ain't. Hey, you didn't pray today. Drop.
Yeah, you immediately just hit the ground.
So I just start breaking. I started busting it down sexual style.
You are just saliva, like it is a dog with rage essentially, like you are just salivating.
Gross.
So at this current time, because command works for about a whole round, if I recall. So at this current time, Nakia is asleep for the next 10 minutes. Yes, because command goes until pretty much Nalvin's next turn. So Felix, and that is where Brenna is just going to... Well, let's see if she gets her sleep breath by then. Nope.
You're trying not.
I don't want to kill him, but at the same time, it's like she is going to alter her bite attack and just try to bludgeon with like a smack of her mouth. That is going to be.
Why does she hit me with her tail or something?
Well, that would
kill you.
Legendary action.
Oh, that would kill me? Oh.
Cool. So that is an 18, and because you are without all your equipment, that will hit. So that is that one attack, and that is going to be, instead of piercing, it will be bludgeoning.
Me explaining to my little brother I didn't hit him that hard.
So that is 21 of bludgeoning damage to ball up her claw and just smack you 2 times with it.
Wait, so 21 times 2?
No, that is 21 for the first attack.
God.
That is a 24 on the first punch, and then a 26 on the second. And that is... So that is another 23 points of bludgeoning damage that you take. So you took 44 points of bludgeoning damage.
God damn.
I have 7 HP.
Well,
So now I can get captured by a Pokemon.
That is going to be the end of her turn, and then she's going to immediately take a legendary action.
Yes.
Okay.
Please.
And use her
Sit
tail.
on me, please.
And she's going to use her tail to, like, forgive me. And she just begins to turn in space and just swing out with her tail.
Who blocked out the moon?
Ever seen a werewolf have fear? That's a
Let's do it
30
again.
to hit. That will be 2d8 of non-lethal damage. So that'd be
Fuck
15
out.
points of bludgeoning damage as you are just smacked and are knocked out.
This is like Nuke versus Baby. Who wins?
As soon as like she smacks with the tail, like it's a full spin around, then she's just like back in her humanoid form, and she knows that she's put you down as she just watches your werewolf shape drop. She's
I
just
flew
like,
off the map.
And I'm gonna retract the claws.
I was not what I had planned for this evening.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, because now these two have gone through the change, they cannot be entered into the city now.
I know.
Fuck. Wait, am I permanently a werewolf?
Yes.
Until
I'm killing
remove
myself.
curse. Until remove
Okay.
curse is put on you.
You will change.
It's like, so, I can have guards placed out here to make sure that the rest of your evening is uninterrupted.
Mhm.
Unfortunately, I feel because we do not have the clerics at the time to remove this issue, you might need to head out at first light towards
Yeah.
Benna.
Yeah. And if anything is to happen during the night, I'll try my best to.
Well, with them having gone through the change, once the full moon is gone, they should revert back.
Yes.
She is only going to be asleep for so long, which I don't want to hurt you and your friends,
I
but I
Trust me.
will if I have to.
I completely understand.
So, at this current time, Felix, you were just knocked out. You were not dead.
Not even on the map.
You're just
I got smacked out of there.
gone. You got
He's in the-
volleyball spiked out.
He's in the lobby waiting to spawn back.
Back to the lobby.
But she's like, I will immediately send for some guards. They should be here very quickly. And I will go tell the remaining friends that stranger didn't come, but that's neither here nor there. Feel free to do with them what you wish. Oh gods, I need another drink, and she just immediately starts walking off.
Yeah.
So at this current time, you are alone with a couple of your friends as she is off.
Yep.
Within just shy of 10 minutes, a couple of the guards have started showing up. A couple of these immediately start surrounding, like spears, immediately placed. So there's probably about 7 in total. 2 of them each are placing at the werewolves.
Spears aren't necessary, guys. Just keep an eye on them.
For the sake of brevity, Brenna has come into the room to tell Kieran and Child, like, it's like, she tries gently nudging Child at first, like, Wakey, things have happened.
Shake it, baby syndrome.
It's like, you know what? And she just, like, grabs you by the back of your collar and just lifts you out of the bed, and she's like, I don't have time for this, and neither do you.
What?
Drops you and just, like, walks over to Kieran, like, puts hands on cheeks and just starts pinching, like, I know you can hear me. I've been around enough elves.
I'm up.
If you don't wake up,
I'm up.
All
I'm
I
up.
can imagine is this.
I'm moving to get up.
Yeah. All right.
it's like,
Lifting him up.
So I'm guessing that they turned into werewolves.
don't do that. That was too real.
That was really real.
That
Oh my
was
God.
too real.
That wasn't acting, everyone.
That was
a
She's just
roleplay.
bored with me.
It was half
Yes.
real, half not.
Yes, unfortunately the concoction did not work, so
All
They
right.
both
I'm
changed.
just.
See, I told you,
Okay.
Child, we should have killed him.
Yeah. I
That's
mean, you were
not-
half wrong.
that's-
Yes, but yeah.
That's exactly why I jumped out the window.
Okay.
killing doesn't need
Exactly
to be the
why
answer
I
for
jumped out.
everything. Currently,
Good, very
your
out of
one
nowhere.
friend is knocked out. The other one is going to be monitored and most likely shackled by the gods if they've reached her by now. Oh,
How about
boy.
we get all of their stuff and I look around the room and I see like Felix's armor and like weapon and
He's like,
Nakia's gear and whatever and like how about we just gather this stuff up and we'll meet them. Where exactly did they go?
I will take you there. We will gather everything. You all are going to get a fun little fly through the air on the back of a dragon. So, new
Oh.
things happening for everybody.
Okay.
So, in a matter of moments, like, Nakia, you wake up and immediately, like, it's anger, it's rage. As you try to move, like, your legs are shackled, your arms are shackled behind your back, like,
Damn.
your mouth is muzzled, everything, like, it is just, like, you trying to move, and it's just, it's pretty much a dog rolling over, is what it is. It's just like, so,
I was gonna say, can I gnaw at the chains, but I'm muffled. Never mind.
like, and also in a matter of moments, like, Brenna comes back, and Child and Kieran, you just slide down the wing as she reverts back into her humanoid form. She begins to walk over, and it's like, no issues, Nobbin? Everything fine? Everything good?
Yes, but she has woken up, so.
Yes, let's see if we can do something about that.
Can I try something?
Sure.
I would probably like go up and like, do I recognize this Nakia?
Give me an intelligence check.
Okay.
Am I just a sleeping good boy right now? Where am I?
You're currently stabilized. Like, she did make sure that you were not on death's door. Like, you're stabilized. You're still at 0 HP, but you're stabilized.
Got a 19.
Oh. 0 HP and stabilized
19.
in the same sense.
You look at, and you can see, like, there are streaks of pink in the fur. Like, it's faint, but you're able to see it.
Okay.
Cute
Like, her fur is very dark,
hair.
but then there's hints of the pink in there.
I want to like,
Felix over there is very much like brown fur.
okay.
I'm like Family
He's
Guy
knocked out,
fallen.
right?
He is very much knocked out. A couple of the guards, like, they still have him chained up just to make sure, but...
Then I will go to, now that I know that it's Naki, I'd probably, like, go up to her and kind of just, like, look down and, like, I place, like, my hand on and cast Hibernation. And that would be a con
Nice.
save of 15.
Ooh. Alright, Nakia, go ahead
Are you
and roll a
gonna
con
stab me?
save.
Con saving.
Are you gonna stab me?
Con save.
I don't blame you for thinking that. I thought Charles was
Damn.
gonna steal my gear.
You gonna
But-
sleep.
You're going to sleep for a whole hour.
That's fair.
So for a whole hour, you were just... You go from, like, rolling around, then just...
She cleep.
Needed.
By the moment, it's peaceful. It's calm.
I'll have whatever she's having.
I think you do already.
You got
I got it way worse.
You got ass whooping is what he got.
No, he got knocked.
I got dragon
You
weight.
got knocked the fuck out!
Yeah, I think Krista, you got knocked out. Fuck out.
Oh yeah, you
I got
got
hit by some dragon ass.
you got beat. You got beat by a dragon.
Felix wouldn't have it any other way, so that's fine.
Dragon, he's nuts.
He would be okay with that, I feel like. So at the current time, it's peaceful. We'll say for the sake of brevity, you are going back and forth between Nalvin, Kieran, and Brenna of just making sure that Felix is going to be fine. He'll be safe. He'll be fully healed up by the end. That Nakia, every time, like, stirs, calmed. And as the moon slowly begins to fall, the change begins to revert. It is not as painful going back to your regular selves.
Thank God.
As you, the rest of you are looking, you do see that they are naked, to which immediately, like, a couple of the guards with
I would have
blankets,
brought their gear and clothes.
Yeah,
by the
we
way.
while they are still chained up.
Nobody look at little Felix.
So at that point, like, couple of the guards immediately, like, with blankets, just throw them over top and wrap you guys. Felix, you have come to as you are fully healed and aware. As you are back to your human selves, the chains and everything are taken off. And the morning is now yours as Brenna is just... That was eventful.
I have nothing to say.
Do we have memory of everything that happened?
Yeah. Ooh.
Roll me
Or is it like a-
intelligence.
or
Roll
is
me
it like a bad-
intelligence checks.
I drank
I
too
love
much.
not having a long rest.
Intelligence? Oh, fuck. Yay.
I sadly remember everything.
I
Wait.
want to be.
Except you rolled an
No, wait.
investigation.
Why did I? Oh God.
What, Till?
Okay, I want to be a complete jerk, and like, as you guys are kind of like
Saving throw?
coming out of it, I'm gonna come up with a stick and be like,
Intelligence.
"Hey guys, fetch!"
Just a regular. Okay.
the stick.
Nakia
So,
knows
yeah.
it all.
You both are like, you recall all the pain. You recall Brenna lifting you. You recall trying to attack her and immediately being put down. It was very quick.
Immediately put down.
In the same joking manner as child, I'm like, you were such a good boy. You dropped so well.
I'm gonna kill myself if we don't meet a cleric within the next session.
Brenna, do you actually say that out loud?
No. This
So,
is all
Brad-
me.
No, I
This is all-
was asking Claire.
Oh.
So Brad's just like... So, as I told Nalbin here that, it might be best for you to immediately start heading towards Benna. They will most likely have clerics available as they are dealing with the plagues and illnesses that are going on there, so they more than likely should be able to remedy this situation. Everything else I don't know.
Just to clarify, is this gonna happen every night or just on full moons?
No, it shouldn't. I know that there are some out there that are able to call upon transformation instantly. Majority of the time, it is those that are either part of a select order of blood hunters or those that have been part of the change for so long that they're able to just call upon it. As
There's no
evidence
chance that we're like that, right?
No, you are newborns. You are
You're just a wee baby.
going to...
Just look down at a child. I'm just like,
I don't like the tone of that, but essentially, yes. Like, you will change in the coming full moons until such a time as you could control the beast within unless you want to, but at the same time, if you are werewolves, you will not be able to enter settlements with human wards.
Alright. Did we get our horse and wagon?
We'll say during the night, like a couple of guards left because Brenna being here, they feel very at ease that they brought the wagon out. It's been packed again with like rations, water skins. Yeah, so at that point, Brenna's just like, I thank you very much for your service to the city of Selly. Hopefully you get this rectified, remedied, and everything is fine, and hopefully able to visit again under better circumstances. I'm sad that this is how we are departing. I very much liked your company, and sharing many dreams with all of you.
Oh, please do.
You keep trying, and it's not working.
I'm not trying anything.
Thank you, Brenna, honestly, for housing us, feeding us, and honestly trying to take care of us in these awkward situations. I know I speak for the group here when we say that we actually really appreciate you.
Of course.
Thank you for the whiskey.
You are most welcome.
Thanks for stopping me.
Yeah,
Good
I'm
boy.
gonna keep looking at the ground, but I'm
Shut
gonna
the fuck up.
slightly whisper, I'm sorry for hitting you, and that's it.
She'll walk over and just place her hand on your shoulder, like, things happen. I hold no grudges.
Same here. Sorry if I gave you a hard time.
She kind of just smiles. You didn't. It's fine. And she just starts sauntering over with the rest
You
of
have to say it out loud.
the guards. And just
You're
starts
gonna have to
walking.
admit that.
Well, for her, it was only her and Nelman
What
really
was it?
saw the
I know-
futile efforts.
I know it was just an ant. Like,
But she is just walking off, and for the moment, the morning is yours. As the sounds of birds are chirping, the brush is moving every now and then as animals are kind of stirring and waking up. They are also kind of, out of the corner of your eyes, you can kind of see they're almost moving to try to follow with Brenna, reacting to her presence and who she is exactly, but what would you like to do at this current time, House of Seven?
Can I
Well-
look for a rabbit?
We have
Oh, it's-
rations in the wagon. Let's get on the road. We're wasting daylight.
Yeah, we should
don't
get
have a
going.
horse and wagon.
We do have
Oh, no,
a
it
horse
got
and
brought up.
wagon.
No,
Yeah,
it
we
got
gotta
it.
go.
Oh, we did? Okay.
We covered
brought,
this.
yeah.
Mhm.
What was I gonna say?
We gotta go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How about we just?
I mean, I definitely need to go.
Yeah. We hop on the
like, use
wagon.
the restroom?
Old man doesn't have
No.
time.
So,
So
you guys, it takes a little bit because you're having to navigate the canyon down below, like, and follow that wall. 'Cause I will say-
who would be driving the wagon?
Ooh, let me drive the boat.
Okay, awesome.
Oh.
Okay, one, two,
Tread the
okay.
All right,
You want to
rock,
roll
paper,
for it?
shears.
Or we could just roll 2d20s and see who gets the highest.
Yeah.
But where you guys are going, like, you're following
Yeah, you wanna
more
be
so,
lane.
like, on the left side of where... Because where you
I
guys
win.
went in...
Oh, you
I
beat me
win.
by 2, yeah.
Alright, so Nalvin is driving.
And
but-
Themberchon just came on my screen. Let's go.
So as you
Say
guys
it.
are following along the trail, and you start getting towards the path that will most likely lead towards Benna, if you're looking at the maps, it's very easy to be like, oh yeah, no, this is the way everything goes. This is how we need to go about it. As it goes deeper into the woods, you feel a brush of wind that just blows through. For one of you, deep inside, it is exciting. It is rot
Oh, God.
and death. There's a foulness on the air. For the rest of you, it is a chill. You were just in a place of safety and comfort and peace. And suddenly, now leaving this place, going towards this destination, a simple wind was enough to tell you it's going to be foul from here on out. There is an immediate stench this high up. There's an immediate sensation of your skin feeling like something's crawling on it. Nalbin, you hate it. Inside, Araxis is writhing in ecstasy. He is enjoying every moment. But you are all on the path towards Benna. And it is immediately from beautiful sun as clouds in the distance are slowly rolling in. You're
I
not
just
sure of how this day is going to be.
Just loudly, I'm like, shut up. I know you like this. as I'm still driving the carriage along.
Whispering over Naki. Does he do that often?
I'm gonna like shift a little bit away from him.
not
no.
missing.
We have a schizo Uber driver.
Do I notice this with my active? Or
Yeah.
my inactive? Okay. It's like, it's a Rex. This is...
Freaking us out, old man.
Do you like hear him talking in your head?
Constant.
Is it kind of like how I do the thing with Shadowhide?
No.
Yeah, that sucks.
He's here, always. But you just don't get to interact.
So, like, if I stab you with an arrow, will he feel it as well?
He's not going to feel it, but he is going to remember that.
Not gonna remind me to do that later.
me,
No.
what you do to me, you do to him as well.
So you're always in a threesome.
Can I pinch Karen?
Yeah.
Can I just like I don't I don't know like where we are. But I'm just gonna like stop.
How is that so zesty?
Well, it was the way that he did it too, so I was like, all right, we're doing the voice for it.
Stab.
Stop.
That shit hurt. I can't imagine our characters speaking in like our terms.
Oh God.
Okay.
Type shit. Like
On the
Oh,
gods. Real shit.
on the gods.
On the
Catch
gods.
this arrow. Catch this arrow, FN.
Hold this L.
Don't. Oh fuck. That's actually too funny to think
I'm
about.
doing it for the yacht.
I could just imagine like Rex just throwing signs in the inside while this is happening.
He starts crip walking inside of Melvin's body, like, hey,
Hey, this is the
Walking
turf.
into a
This is
cave,
the
doing the
turf.
fucking, doing the blood.
this is our turf.
Yo.
I'm sorry.
Drawing a swagger ass on every cave.
I'm sorry. Alright, I'm gonna stop.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
I wanna like
Alright,
whisper to
so-
Naki, be like, so
Cutie Riz.
what was it like being whatever the hell that was?
Child is very eagerly looking between the two of you to be like, so yeah, like what was that like being a werewolf?
Sucked. I couldn't
Elaborate.
I couldn't control what I was doing, basically.
Huh.
I didn't want to hurt Brenna, but I wanted to.
Damn, you hit a dragon?
I don't-
Nice.
I didn't want to. It just happened.
So kind of like when your mother like controlled us for a little bit there.
Oh.
Similar
Yeah.
to that.
Yeah. Similar to that.
Yeah, way to bring up trauma.
Yeah.
How do you feel,
Felix
Felix?
wasn't really much.
Story of my life, really.
Huh?
How do you feel,
Felix
Felix?
wasn't able to do much of anything.
Ask Shadowhide. I don't know. I'm just in a bad mood. I'm
Hey, I
pissed.
sent you your gear.
Indirectly,
Here's some food.
I want to ask
Yeah.
Shadowhide, so how's he doing?
Talk to Shadowhide?
Yeah,
Yeah.
everybody was talking at once. Say that again.
I was like, I brought you your gear. Here's some food. What are you
And
mad at?
I'm sure he said thank you. All right. But right now, you know, once a month, I have to turn into something I don't want to, and I can't control it. So I'm mad.
Hey, once a month I get my period and I can't control that. You don't hear me get crazy about it.
I was gonna go.
I just peek up, and I'm just like, teach me your ways. What do I do? How do I control it?
He hears from the aether the words of God.
How do I stop
do that
attacking
every
everyone around me once a
Take
month?
this pill. It'll help.
So Shadowhide, like as you're trying to talk to him, is just like, it seems we have more to the pack.
Oh, yeah. They count us. Maybe we should ask Greyhead next time I see him.
They could always enter the howl.
Guess we'll see where the road takes us.
All right, let's see which one of you is gonna.
I hope you know I'm hating this every second of it. I will not be a dog for long.
All right, Felix, roll me a d20.
Oh, fuck off.
Being a werewolf was pretty cool. I'd rather be a werewolf than a vampire.
What am I rolling again?
D20.
D20.
Just
Oh,
a
okay.
straight D20.
I'd rather be a vampire.
Oh, hey, 20.
Noise.
Nice.
All right, cool. Roll me a d6.
Oh, well, fuck us.
Okay. Well,
Apparently.
You remember the rules. Don't act like
More.
you forgot.
Oh,
I
Congrats,
forgot.
you started Armageddon.
can I ask if I get long rest at any point?
Yeah, did we get
if
one
you
of
want,
You're
if you
driving
want
the
to
wagon.
trance, if you want to try to like
Have
trance
to
at any
pass
point in
the
time,
range off.
Can I drink and drive?
Yeah, because if to be honest, I haven't slept since
Yeah.
at least.
Yeah.
So
Oh, you're driving.
This is why I'm asking.
you know what?
I think I
I'm
got,
gonna be
like,
nice. I'm gonna be nice. I'll let you have a long rest because you're about to need it.
Rah, let's go.
Do we all?
Wait,
get
so
one?
didn't I
mean,
roll
no,
good?
don't
No, I don't get it.
one. I don't
You got long rest.
You got a beating and a lot of
They
rest.
got. They technically got long.
Am I
rest.
tired after I switch? Yeah, where am I
I
at?
would
Am I
say that
still?
muscles are probably sore.
Yeah, like you're. It's like when you go to the gym and you do like a really heavy workout. The next morning you're like, oh.
Yeah, so it's like turning into a wolf.
You need to do stretching. You feel like in certain places just to.
By the way, the
Feel
description
better.
of churning was like disgusting. That's a good job. That was real
Yeah.
nice. That was
I-
cool.
It was pretty cool.
It was the Werewolf of London because if you watch the
Yep.
scene of how he
His fingernails
transforms,
pop
it's the
off.
most visceral to date of like transforming.
Disgusting.
The next closest actually is the I think it's like the 2016 Werewolf movie. With
I think that's right.
because it's like the closest to the Werewolf in London.
I'm trying to remember. Yeah, because like it's not supposed to be peaceful. Your body is trying to contort and do certain things, and your feet are now going from like flat-footed to angled up, and your body's getting more muscular and everything. It's not fun.
Wouldn't imagine so.
But then
No.
you turn into a pretty puppy
It's not pretty.
that gets all the pets.
We had to take Felix to go get his shots.
I'm not letting you pet me.
What? What if I had a stick or a ball and I would just play fetch with you and let you get the zoomies out and I'd be like, hey, good
Get the
job!
zoomies out.
To be fair,
Wow.
hold on, Felix. Let me put it to you this way: it was either drop or grovel. I could have made you
God,
beg.
you're telling me I
That's
can
not the rule.
only. You're telling me my only options are twist it, pop it, pull it. Fuck. I don't know what I'm doing.
I could have made you beg.
I love the fact that this is a possible conversation that you guys would actually be having at this current time.
Yeah.
And you would have lost your shield, so I'm glad you didn't do it. Making a new character.
So as you
Make-
are all like having this conversation, it's so lively that the sky is definitely now a lot cloudy. The light that you did have, the sun, has been dimmed a little bit. The air is now even heavier with this stench of foulness, this stench of rot. And you begin to hear a in the distance. Anybody doing anything?
Can I do a perception check?
Perception
Go ahead and
check.
roll.
Yeah.
That'd be a 16.
Where the fuck is my perception? There it is.
Oh hey, I got a 21.
Noise.
Okay, that's one.
Well, go ahead. This session
18.
shows that it still started, so I don't know if you guys are able to.
I see it.
Oh yeah, I didn't load into it.
You guys
No.
can adjust yourselves accordingly on this trail. I'll say that you guys are probably about back there, so you guys can address that. Felix, Nalbin,
I accidentally
And-
deleted myself.
Uh-oh.
stop
Again?
doing that!
That was an accident. It's been a while. Oh, there you go. Been a while.
Alright. It's been a while.
Been a while since I played D&D. Oh, sorry, Kieran, I grabbed you.
Say about that.
I mean, we're touching each other, ain't
That's crazy.
Alright,
Sorry about that.
What
Sorry
is
about that.
Alright.
it? Fair.
It's a common thing for
Not
D&D.
gay, by the way.
You begin to see like there is movement probably off to your right, to the east side of the trees.
Do I notice
And
anything in smell or like ears?
You hear the flickering of flame at the same time.
Wait, what did I notice? I got a 21.
About the same, like you're noticing movement is in the bush, like in its quick shapes. It's not large,
Any smells?
maybe about 2 of them.
Should we
The
stop?
smell is like decay.
Oof. Alright. I hear something burning and it does not smell nice.
There's something near. Yeah.
Yeah.
Are you
Maybe
gonna
we should
stop or are you gonna press on?
Press on, but I'm going to cast my familiar as the owl because it should still be the owl.
I think so. Yeah, I don't think you changed it.
I'm going to have it fly off in the direction of where we're
There you
sensing
go.
everything.
There's your owl.
So
You get a
tiny.
little tiny
Oh,
owl.
love that.
Aw,
Oh, so tiny.
it's
So
so
because we're
cute.
not in an initiative yet.
I love the owl.
Can you watch? Are you watching it move?
Yep.
I'm watching it.
So
Because
I'm
you
just
guys
gonna-
are not in active combat, like, I'll allow, like, for a lot of movement. So it is about... Hold on, sir! It's about here that you notice...
Go drive. It's
moving
about
about there. A strange-looking dog-like creature. And it looks bare of flesh and bone. It is just bone and flickering green flames for eyes.
Okay.
And a purple burst of ember inside of its body.
Oh, like you take my.
Maybe I'm
things.
praying on you tonight.
Anyways, can I do a history check on what it might be?
Sure.
Something that's dog-like. Cool. I'm gonna
13.
fucking kill it.
You have no idea what this
Yeah.
is exactly. Like, it just, from what you're seeing, it looks like an undead skeleton dog.
Can you describe it to us and we roll a history check?
That's what I was
I mean, if he says anything out loud.
Yeah.
Hey, buddy. wanna
Spew
say
all the
something?
information.
Yeah. All right. So if you want to roll history checks, go ahead.
Hey,
would like to roll the
what?
history.
What?
I got 22.
Hey, my first roll of the night, guys.
Nice.
What is it?
14.
God, you could have done better.
Okay.
Sorry. I'm sorry.
Yeah, your
Say
bad
no.
rolls didn't turn you into a dog, so it's fine.
I'm also going to ready.
Yeah,
Tale of
I'm
Divinity.
not a werewolf at least.
So, with those history checks, like, you recall hearing about certain entities doing things with dogs and turning them undead, but you're not quite sure. Like, there's all manner of undead that exist in this world, but the ones that have flame in their body can't quite recall.
Wow, you still don't know what it is?
Huh.
That's.
Is your owl still out and about?
Yes.
Are you
Is it
still
dead?
seeing through it?
Yeah. But while doing so, I'm also going to ready Channel Divinity. Just based off looks alone.
And I'm
Second
getting-
one is slowly as
I'm-
they are.
Is there
I'm
more
getting-
than one? I'm
Yes.
asking Alvin. Is there? Do they see us? Do they know where we are?
They look like they're starting to move, get in closer and closer to us. So I'm
All right.
getting
so,
the idea. So
Well, we'll say that
Are
you guys
they-
are probably about here now. It's like,
All right. So
movement-wise.
we're being hunted by whatever these dog creatures are. I think that we should probably let them know that we cannot be hunted. Hey.
That was such a nice way of saying, let's go kill them. Yeah, let's do it.
so
Okay.
I don't like.
Yeah.
I don't like being hunted. I'd rather be the hunter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, I'm just trying to draw the box right here for. Alright, so that's your wagon.
What happened to the drawing one, though?
we can
Yeah, I'm
wagon.
not drawing and erasing it every time. That's
Why
too much
not?
work. So,
Commitment.
are you guys, because at this current time, they don't know that you know they're there.
Yeah.
So I will allow a quick moment of preparation.
So
Okay, well, I have my sword and the dominant out.
ready.
I mean,
Ready
not,
primal.
not the sword and dominant, my shield and dominant.
I'll draw my bow and arrow. Or like get it
Okay.
ready.
Let's get the
Yes.
combat music going then.
Got the primal ready, and I'm also going to ready my
Oh, that was an accident.
holy symbol.
Okay.
I'm gonna cast Armor of Agathis on myself.
Ooh, okay, let's go. Now that you guys are prepared, are you just waiting for them to come to you?
I want
Could-
to.
Would I also be able to try Evil Eye since it's a bonus action, or would that?
You don't know where they're at.
Oh, it's true. I can't. See. Wait, are they within 1, 5, 10?
There is also a
5,
couple of tree and
40?
bushes in your way, so.
Yeah,
Ellen.
yeah. I can't see them yet. I guess.
Yeah, I can only tell you that they're in that general direction, but I can't tell you their exact position because they're.
Or are they over there?
Yeah. Over there into the distance.
There.
So
I love that. None
Currently
of you
on the
have
wall-
reason I right now.
they are moving.
Oh, she did the
towards
German
you
thing.
guys. So the owl is seeing that the one is starting to go this way, and this one is just slowly waiting.
They're starting to try to get into a pincer. One is
I
moving
will say,
off.
if you are actively looking, like, you do see a flash of green and purple move really quickly.
Is the carrot still moving?
Well, at this current time, because Nalbin is looking through his owl, he would, I would assume, stop it. Because if he's looking through his familiar, then he can't hear anything.
Okay, I'm
And
about to do
see
something really
anything.
stupid. I'm gonna hop out,
Okay.
and
I was
then
gonna do that too.
I'm gonna
Alright.
draw my bow. I don't know where they're at, but where's my drawing thing? I'm gonna use an explosive arrow, and I'm shooting it right here.
You're shooting the tree?
Shooting the tree.
Alright, go ahead and roll for an attack.
And I'm
It's not going to be very high.
at this point. I'm also going to.
That's 22. That tree blowing up.
22? Like, you just hit it and it cracks, and immediately this one just...
I'm dropping
leaps
from there,
out.
by the way.
Okay. So now you
Almost
see as,
dropped
like,
one.
there are two rather sizable hounds that are just filled with flame. That is not your everyday occurrence that you see. And they are both angry, and now I'm going to ask for you all to roll initiative. So, first up, we have Nakia. What would you like to do as you clearly are seeing one of these hounds jump out and the other one is off to your right?
Can I see the one off to my right?
You want to roll me a free perception check?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Nope, I don't see it. Okay, well, I guess I'm just gonna try to like move.
All right.
Now I'm gonna get next to Felix right here.
Your wolf brother.
Is this
Shut the fuck up.
is this a bush or a tree? Or
That's a tree.
okay, so I can like
got
see
apples.
like yeah. I'm
Yeah, you can hide behind it.
okay.
Grab some apples.
I'm just gonna shoot an arrow at it.
I could have
Alright.
an apple right now.
Okay, go ahead and roll
I want,
for,
I want an apple now.
roll to see if
Oh,
you
in
can
real
hit.
life, they're talking about D&D.
Okay.
We're living too much population.
17.
That'll hit.
Yeah.
They're flashy.
I rolled a 9.
All right. All right. So the
then I'm gonna
arrow just like cuts across the bone, and it just still is just like it kind of winces, and then it still continues.
gonna hop back into the wagon and end my turn.
All right. That's where you're gonna end it.
Mhm.
All right. So now it is the hound's part. As it begins to take a step forward, it just steps on the air, and it steps on the air, and then it begins to dash forward as it flies 5, 10, 15, 20, and it in the air just starts to move, and it is going to.
God damn it.
It's not your everyday undead.
Yeah. How high up is it?
It is probably about 5 feet off the ground, so it is still within like swinging distance for Felix and the rest of you.
Beautiful.
It is going to do an eerie howl, and I need. Who is all going to be
I'm
within
in
30?
range.
How's your
Who's
apple?
all going to be within 30 feet of it?
She's so
everybody.
happy getting
That's
her
going to
apple.
catch all of you
Wait,
within
what are
30
you doing?
feet. I
Eerie
need all of you
howl.
to make a
We're getting
wisdom
pegged.
saving throw.
Oh,
you
great. I
done
love
goofed.
those.
What's the
You
attack
done
that he's
goofed.
doing?
It's doing a ability of a eerie howl.
Ooh.
I got a
Wait,
fucking
wisdom? Wisdom?
Wisdom.
10. Yep.
14.
Those are some audible munches. Goddamn.
All right,
Alright.
so that is one crispy owl.
Sounds real
So
good.
good news is
Crispy
Calvin-
owl?
That is one crispy apple. Shut up. This is why we don't
Crispy.
drink. This is where now Nalvin and Child, you have both succeeded. The rest of you are frightened.
Oh, great.
Oh.
For the
Wow.
next minute, you can repeat the saving throw at the end of each of your turns, but you will have to move away from the creature as far away as possible.
Mm.
You stole my
want me to
move.
mute while I'm eating my apple?
So
No,
the
it's
three of
great.
you,
Please.
I'm going to mark with that for frightened.
Right.
At least 2 of you are not frightened. And then it is going to attempt to bite you, Felix.
So what does it mean if I'm frightened? What can I not do now?
You have to run
You
away.
have to move
but-
away from it. You can't attack it.
That's fucking stupid. What about the other Lich Hound? Am I safe from that? Can I still kill that one?
Yeah.
You can move away from that one and go towards that one, yes. That is going to be a 17 on the first bite to try and hit.
It misses.
Alright. That one's gonna miss too. That rolled below a 17, so both bites miss. And that's... Wait. No, that's gonna be the end of its turn. So now we have Felix with Kieran following. So now you have to move away. Felix.
Every horse within 20 miles of you is jealous. Alright, let me go. It's my turn, right?
I think you're jealous.
I am jealous.
So by your own logic, you are a horse.
Alright, I'm fucking stabbing this thing.
Alright. Go ahead and roll for your attacks.
Oh my god!
Unfortunately, that will miss.
No kidding. Wow, cool. One less than what I had before. That's great.
Your blade is just like catching in the branches and it's hitting, because it is a sizable sword, and so it's being knocked off each time you try to go, and the hound's just sitting there watching.
It's just something stupid, like I'm hitting it on the branch above me, and then I missed because of that.
Kieran, you're up.
Can
Even my
I,
false memories suck.
can I do the wisdom saving throw?
Yeah, no, it's at the
End of your turn.
end of your turn. So, Felix, if you want to go ahead and roll another wisdom save.
12.
Fortunately, you are still frightened of Lich Hound 1.
Who would have thought?
I would have just
Say,
10, 15, 20. If I'm frightened, does that mean I can't target it at all?
You can attack it, you just have to run away from it.
Okay, so
What
technically I
frightened
did.
is.
I did. I'll cast Hunter's Mark on it.
Okay. So it has been marked. Actually, we'll do mark for that. Alright.
This is a good
What do I know from this thing?
I bet it is.
It
Or
is
immunity.
resistant.
Go ahead.
It is resistant to bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing from non-magical attacks. It is immune to poison. It cannot be exhausted or poisoned.
Okay, I just want to yell that out. That was a lot of information.
Say
I'm
it
just-
one more time, please.
It
Yeah.
is resistant to bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing from non-magical attacks. So if you have a magic weapon, the damage will be full. It is immune to poison damage, and it cannot be poisoned or exhausted.
Cool. Now that I have it marked, I'm just gonna attack. That's all I'm gonna
Okay.
do. So I'll just roll for the first attack. Does a 25 hit?
That'll hit.
Alright. The first damage. That plus. That's 8 for damage for the first one.
Alright.
And then I'm just gonna attack again, so I'll just roll for it. Does a 25 hit again?
Yes.
Oh my god. Yes, that's gonna hit. That's like me asking if it hits when I know it hits.
I'll roll for the attack for that one. That's a 3 plus a... Give me a second.
It says 5 on my screen again. Alright, so 11 points of damage. Sizable hits, we love that.
I forget that it auto adds. And that's it. I will end my turn with the wisdom saving throw.
Alright. Now it is the second Lich Hound's turn, and it is going to attempt to bite. So it is going to try and attack you, Felix. That's gonna miss with a 8. That's going to be a 5. Nope, that's gonna be an 11. So it's trying to bite, and you're just pissed. Like, you're just pissed, so you're just like blocking with your shield at its mouth,
I'm very-
trying to block it.
I am very pissed, yes.
So now it is going to fly straight up in the air. So you do get an attack of opportunity if you'd like.
I
I
can
would love
fly?
Yes,
Yep.
they both can.
Oh,
Yeah.
they fly now. Alright, do I use the dominant?
Yeah.
I can use that,
Yeah.
right? Okay.
You'd be using that for your attack of opportunity. Unfortunately, you miss as it's too fast. It goes right up, and then it's gonna drop another because it went 10 feet
About
up,
6
and
feet.
then moved 45, and then moved another additional 5 feet down, so it can be pretty much face to face with Nakia.
What is its movement?
50 fly speed,
Do they have wings?
and then
or you
30,
just, like,
then 30
bounce?
on the ground.
Okay.
It's not homebrew. This is a third-party boat.
This is like a,
Yeah.
It's got a
like,
lot.
This
Does
is
it
like
have
equivalent to-
wings? How did it just like?
Nope.
it just
That's just how it
floats.
is?
I don't know.
Just magic.
Airwalk.
It's just built different. I think. I don't know.
I can show you the picture of what it looks like because I don't have a book, but I'm like, it's called a Lich Hound, so
It's not what it's actually called, but it's airwalk.
Oh, okay.
pretty much
Whoa.
essentially it's walking on air. Like it's just it's swimming.
Yeah.
I just wanted to make sure
It's
that I
walking on
missed, like,
sunshine.
the mental image
Whoa.
of this purple, green, undead dog with wings.
I'm just
Frankly,
imagining it.
yeah.
Okay, I guess I don't have to
Imagining
move
it.
anywhere.
I'm imagining it like the Lich.
Yeah.
Well, it's called a Lich Hound, so it's pretty similar with that.
Uh,
my idea.
It is now Nalbin's turn with Child following.
Oh, we're gonna go with that Channel Divinity, turn undead. Do that Wisdom saving throw, my good sir.
And what's the
For
range
both
on
of
that?
them. 30 feet.
Yeah. All right. That is. All right. I had your stats pulled up. Wisdom save. That one is. Lich Hound 2 rolled a 12.
That's a nope.
And that one's a 4. So.
So they both are now frightened and incapacitated.
Gosh.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
Look at
And
you.
let's see.
You got your get back.
Oh yeah, I did.
You got the clap back.
So for the time being, they are now frightened and incapacitated for 1 minute time. It will end early if they take damage. If I have the incapacitated condition, or if they die. So there is that.
All right. So yeah, that's pretty much what they're gonna do.
Let's see.
All right.
What else?
Yeah. What else are you gonna do for your bonus action?
Has nobody taken damage, or who all has taken damage?
No, literally no one's taking damage. Felix has tanked and just not been bitten.
I've also done no damage.
Listen, man. Listen, it's okay.
It's like me getting off of like a stressful day at work to play my favorite game, and then
All right. So then, Child, you're up with Nakia following.
Go do
Evil
damage.
Eye on the hound that's right in front of Nakia.
All right. And
So,
that is a
charisma.
save.
Saving throw of 14.
16.
You gotta be kidding me.
It rolled an 11 and it's got a +5.
For a charisma, my word. I don't get that word out.
I'll say this:
Yeah.
it's got a 16 charisma.
Why? How?
Because it's intimidating.
You're undead. Oh, intimidating.
It is an intimidating creature.
Yeah. Okay, cool.
It also has a particular sense that it can pinpoint creatures that are alive.
Alright, well, Eldritch Blast.
Oh,
Okay.
can I actually retcon something real quick? I did want.
What would you like to? Okay, I'll allow
Yeah.
movement. Yeah.
I just want to be right up close.
17 will hit. That will
Yeah,
just get rid of the frightened though, or
Yeah.
from Nalvin.
Well, sorry.
I was trying.
but-
I was trying to give attack of opportunities for both me and Nakia.
Well,
Oh, sorry.
Well,
went through.
oh, she's eating an apple, bro.
This is why our team communicates and tells us what we're doing.
I did say don't attack yet.
Well, what else
Child
is
is
Child supposed to do?
She
I
can't put
really,
down.
I have nothing else to do.
She
for
can't
that.
put down the cup.
Okay,
That damage.
Roll your damage.
11.
All right, 11.
9.
As for a moment, it looked. It's weird to see Bone look a little worried, but the features of the flame kind of seemed a little bit worried. And then as you hit it, it is immediate frustration. Is that going to be the end of your turn, or are you moving, or what else would you like to do?
Continuously
gonna-
snacking on an apple.
Right behind Nakia. To give her emotional support.
All right. So Nakia, now it is your turn.
Well, I still gotta move.
Yeah, because you are frightened.
Yeah. So like
One
before
of
I
them.
even attack, do I move first or attack
You would
first
move
then
first.
move?
You
Okay.
would move.
No. But you're moving away from the other one.
Yeah, from Lichon 1.
Oh,
so
not
she would
this
have
one.
to
Oh, okay.
use.
So
she still has
stay
to
with.
move. Yeah.
Stay close.
Like, it is that overwhelming fear, like, it's anxiety of, like, I have to get away. I have to get
But
away.
then, the moment I move, the other one has an attack of opportunity.
I don't know. We'll see what happens.
Stay close.
Well, that one,
All I know is frightened means that you gotta move.
I guess I'll move at the end of the wagon. Is that far enough from the other one?
Yeah, I'll allow that.
Let me just get in the corner. No, I'm kidding. I'll stay right there. I guess I'll try to hit it with my arrow again, even though that won't do anything.
Never say never.
Shoot in the eye.
21.
21 will hit.
21.
Okay. And a 6.
Alright, 6 points of damage. Alright. Is that the end of your turn? Are you gonna do anything else?
I really can't. Yeah, that's the end. Oh,
Alright.
can I do a wisdom saving
Yeah.
throw?
Go ahead. Yes, you can.
19.
You are no longer frightened. Alright, so now you're no longer frightened of that. Lichhound 1 is immediately going to 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50.
Yeah.
Oh, it's using its full movement. And then you watch as it decides to use its bonus action and that disappears.
Damn, you just left this homie. That's crazy.
I will allow Nelvin if you would like to do a attack
Yeah.
of opportunity as it moved away.
Yo, I got that primal savagery going. Yeah.
Alright.
Nope.
Fortunately, you miss. Like, it is just too quick. Like, as it's pouncing through the air, and it just goes. So that's gonna be the end of its turn. Felix, you're up.
Oh wow. All right.
With Kieran following.
Am I? Can I get close to this one?
You get
the
close
one-
to the second one, yeah. The other one
Okay.
is like really, really far. So
I'm gonna smack it if I'm able to.
I believe in you.
Spike with the sharp side.
19?
Ah, yeah. Look at that. You
Fine,
hit.
fine.
You hit.
Yay! Miracle. 10.
All right. Are you gonna hit it a second time?
Yeah.
Yeah. Are you hitting it with your short sword? Like the one that pushes it back?
Yeah, but
It's right. It just hits against the wagon.
yeah, I was kind of just like, oh, am I gonna damage the wagon? I don't want to do that.
The second attack will also hit.
Sweet.
The wagon will be fine.
15.
It is holding in the air, so dang! 15 damage.
Wait, if it's in the air,
Finally.
that the knockback will still.
It'll fly towards Child.
Yeah.
Because it did fail its
Well.
strength saving throw, so it just 5.
It'll be your
I'll
revenge.
do something.
Roll a dexterity saving throw for me, Child.
Yeah.
Running you over with an enemy.
It's your revenge for running over me.
Running. Running you over with an enemy.
Hey,
It's not good.
unfortunately, you're
Yeah.
gonna take 3 points of bludgeoning damage as
Yeah.
it like pushes you
Fetch.
over.
All Felix says is fetch.
As it is now just like floating through the air, like rolling over.
Just like boof knocks me over.
Just eating your apple.
Yeah.
No. Not
Good
the
job,
apple.
Pip!
Yeah.
Be like, goddamn.
Is that the end of your turn, Felix?
Yeah.
Stand back
Kieran,
up, look
you're
up.
up.
This is for running you over on the wagon, isn't it?
No, you just happen to be there.
No.
No.
All right, Kieran, what are you doing?
Since the other one went away, is it still marked or what's happening with that?
Oh no, it's still marked.
Okay, perfect.
You just can't sense it or anything.
I'm just gonna move over here if I can grab my character, and then just shoot it at the challenge.
Alright.
So, first attack. That is not gonna hit.
Fortunately, the first attack will not hit. But you do have a second attack.
16 hit.
That'll hit. Look at you guys. You guys are so quick to be so sad by your misses or anything.
There you go. 4 for
I
damage.
think it's just me.
Alright. Is there anything else for bonus action that you're wanting to do, or?
I'll just do the wisdom saving throw again.
Alright.
What does a 20 save?
Yes, that will save. Also, Felix, if you would like to roll another wisdom save.
And
Please.
that's the end of my turn.
Please.
You are no
Oh
longer-
my god. No.
You are still affected, but the creature that affected you is not around.
Yeah, at least I'm around.
So now it is Lichhound 2's turn, and it's going to, as it just like fully comes to a stop in the air, is going to immediately turn around and pounce at you, child. And give me the
course.
correct creature. And it is going to. Well, I'm gonna lock that right there. It's gonna take 2 bites at you. And that is going to be a 19 to hit.
Gross.
Now Felix feels bad.
I also need you to roll a strength saving throw.
Alright. It's not my strong suit.
No, because you also have not rolled a strength saving or a saving throw to get your strength back up from the Eater of Fate. So if you want to go do that too, you had to roll a charisma saving throw, remember? For the Eater of Fate. Because your strength went down 1. Because you failed on that.
I don't remember what you're talking about.
The giant worm altered reality around you and you failed, and then your strength went down.
Oh.
And then you could repeat once you did a long rest, and I allowed you to have a long. Well, you already did a long rest, so I need you to roll another charisma saving throw for that.
Completely forgot about that. Alright.
I haven't.
12.
Yeah, unfortunately, your strength is still where it's at. And you are also knocked prone as you take 13 points of piercing damage. And is going to attempt to bite you again. So you still take the 13 points of damage. You're prone.
Yeah.
Second attack, as going to be 19 again. All right, that will be the end of Lichhound 2's turn, and then it is Nalbin with Child following.
Roger Dodger.
I know that Sky's gonna be so pissed afterwards because if I have to roll for him and I successfully hit, he's gonna be so pissed.
Can I do a real quick perception to just get an understanding of if I see any movement of sorts for Mr. Invisible Boy?
Sure.
Let's go ahead and do that. That's gonna be a 19.
You're looking around. We're watching the angle that he was racing towards. You don't see any presence of him.
All I do know is that he does have to stay away from me for the time being.
Yeah.
So we're good. So I'm gonna take my move.
Don't touch me there. That is my
My
no
no square. I'm gonna go ahead and take my movement, get right up, and get pack tactics for this one. We're gonna get that primal
Well, if
savagery.
you, because I don't think primal savage gives you pack tactics, does it? Because if you're wanting flanking, you would have to be on the opposite side of Child.
Oh, I mean, well, fine. Fuck it. Fuck it. We'll get that flank then.
Then you'd have to be right here.
Whichever. I'm still gonna murk its dumb ass.
All right, well then roll 2 d20s.
There's 13 for that one.
If you're flanking, you roll with
And-
advantage. There you go.
Yep.
All right.
Yep.
So that'll hit.
25. Yep. 12.
All right.
Wait, plus more.
I'm
Because
still
we
gonna mark
got-
it.
Where is that item? Wraps. So that's gonna get a plus 1, so that's 13. I don't remember if there was anything else. Yeah, so
I
13.
think that's about it. Yeah. All right. It's looking. I want to say bloody because it's bone, but it's looking very chipped and broken in a lot of spaces on its body. So, it looks pretty hurt.
And for my bonus action, I'm going to use Sanctuary on... Child.
Okay.
All right, child, you're up.
Haha. I would like to take a health potion. So I'm gonna do
Yeah,
that.
that's right. You take your shot.
Yeah. Glug glug.
Don't bite your lip like that after he said that.
Like I will.
Did I?
You did.
Did not mean to do that intentionally. Anyway, okay, rolling. Two. 2d4. Roll. 6 plus 2. That's 8 health.
Beautiful.
Okay, beautiful. And then I will evil eye him. So,
Yep.
Wait, well, because it's 2d4 plus 2,
plus
isn't
2.
it?
So 8.
Okay.
Yeah.
I didn't hear the 8. I thought you were like, oh, it's just 6.
I'm evil
Alright,
eyeing
child.
him. Wisdom saving. No, sorry. Charisma saving throw of 14. Please fail.
That's a natural 20.
You suck. Okay.
Hey man, it's on its last legs here from the looks of it. It's trying.
At least get attack of opportunity if it tries to leave.
Would you by any chance let me cast Farmer Attack of this on myself?
Why are you acting like that? Like, why are you?
Please?
Please, sir, may I have some more?
Please?
You know what? No.
No, you suck. Okay, fine. I'll go cry in a corner. And I'm not gonna move because I don't
You're-
want to give him my
you don't
attack
need-
of opportunity, so...
Are you gonna stay
Like-
put?
Yeah, 'cause-
Because we get flank plus attack of opportunity.
Plus, Naki would also have sneak attack if she attacked
Yeah.
right now because the enemy is currently
I'm
engaged.
staying there. Yep.
Which, funnily enough, Nakia, you're up.
Get that sneak attack
Sneak attack.
Stab that hoe.
in. And you get...
Well, you
Oh.
gotta roll to see if you can attack, like, and successfully attack first.
Sneak attack with the bow?
Yeah,
Yeah.
but you gotta roll to see if you hit first.
Oh.
Yeah, that'll hit. So you get your sneak attack on there.
Okay. So wait,
bag.
that is a 1d6 plus 3 plus the sneak attack?
Yeah.
Okay.
So that'll be about 3d6s, I think, for your sneak attack.
Okay, wait. 3 of them? Jesus Christ.
Because I think that's your sneak attack for your level.
Well,
All right. It's not looking so good. It's not doing well.
Let him get up.
It's-
Let him go.
It's barely like it's trying to like stay a little bit afloat in the cart, and it's like pretty much an injured dog. Like it's shifting and trying to move. Like a lot of the bone is just crumbling to dust.
I'm gonna move over here. That's it.
All right. Well,
you
let's
could
show
get
one
into
is-
the ganging on it.
Nah.
Once it moves. you don't let him go. Let him go.
Lichon 1 is still very much off in the distance, so, you know, we're just gonna immediately go into Felix's turn, so... Felix is gonna hop up in the cards, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, and he's gonna take... That's a natural 1 on the first hit. Oh god, I did worse. I did so much worse.
He's gonna
That
feel
is-
so betrayed.
He'll feel better, I
If
think.
he watches.
He didn't watch this
Yeah, he
last
watched the
time!
last one, so he won't even know.
Oh, that's a 19 on the second, so that one goes through. Which, you know, yeah, he murders it as it just crumbles and
Yeah.
erupts, and like the flame goes away.
Now he's gonna be mad at you for
I know,
murdering it.
he's gonna be so pissed at me. Well, at least he's not frightened anymore. Either. At this current time, though, like there's nothing else around you.
I got a question.
Other ones unseen. Yes.
So, has the original one that I marked, has it gone past 90 feet? Because then I would lose the hunter's mark on it.
If its
Okay.
flight speed is, because it's got to use its maximum to get away.
So it would be out of range. Yes.
Okay, so it's
Yeah.
gone. Okay, perfect.
Alright. But for the moment, like, it seems very peaceful. What would you... I will give you at least a couple of rounds to decide, like, what are you doing at this current time?
I'm going to shove as much Lich Hound into bag of holding.
Alright.
So starting with mostly teeth.
I'm gonna glug down another health potion.
I'm taking the
Alright.
hose.
All right.
Yeah, you can drive. Let's see. We'll get claws, teeth.
Easily grabbed. It's bone. Like if you're
Yeah.
reaching for it, like it's easily able to be
Yeah.
broken apart and snatched inside.
Yeah. So, Lich Hound remains going into the bag of holding.
All right. Are you guys moving forward, or what are you doing?
Yeah.
Old man, get in the cart before I go.
You do realize that I could outspeed the. You.
I just hit that horse.
But-
I just hit him with that. You take
Yeah!
too much yapping.
It's
Not
just
getting in.
40 feet of movement.
It's gonna
So
hop into the back.
10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35.
Just trying to.
Damn, he just left us.
Listen! Listen!
The horse wasn't.
It's a lot of crap to move. It's not like I can move physical minis in an actual cart. Leave me alone. Okay, so that's the end of round 1. Because thankfully,
What do you mean by
the
that?
frightened from the
Are
channel
you
divinity
gonna
is
make us
still up.
roll?
Oh, it's still the channel divinity is up. The moment it's gone, the Lich Hound might come back.
It
Yeah, I know,
lasts
I
for
was
a
gonna
minute.
say.
Yeah.
How long
what are
does
you doing with
Sanctuary
it?
last?
Blah 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 blah. Well, hold on. I had to add the remains to my bag.
Yep.
Where are you, Sanctuary? You are right there.
Where are you?
And
I'm so sorry.
Okay. You order
Autism.
Yeah. Until the spell ends, any creature who targets the warded creature with an attack roll or damaging spell must succeed on a wisdom saving throw, or either choose a new target or lose the attack or spell. Spell doesn't protect the warded creature from area of effect. Spell ends if the warded creature makes an attack roll.
What's the duration?
1 minute.
Alright.
I said that early.
Alright.
Okay.
Alright, so second round, what are you guys doing?
Oh, but that was Sanctuary, so Sanctuary is gone now?
No, Sanctuary's still up because I said you got 2 rounds.
10
so that's
rounds.
12 seconds.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
So you've got 12 seconds is what I'm allowing before certain things.
I have my dagger, because I'm on the right side, and I know that it went off on the right side, so I'm scanning the trees, daggers in my hand, and I'm ready to evil eye it.
I'm
Alright.
still stuffing remains.
I have a question.
Yes?
So how tall are the trees?
Some of these trees, some of them are quite dead, some of them are currently dying, and some of them are very full, so they're ranging, like with exact height for those that are still full of life, are probably around 30, 35 feet, while some of the dead ones and everything without the bush are around 20 feet to 15 feet. So it's ranging up.
Because of the same basis of a lich, does the Lich Hound contain souls?
Yes. This
Give me
one
that
does. Alright, so that would be your reaction that you're using?
I
That
forgot.
you're retroactively doing?
I would like to cast Elevated Sight at 50 feet upwards.
Alright.
Do you want me to read the whole thing?
No, I know what Elevated Sight is. I've read the spell that I bought.
You mean I bought for you?
You know what? Fair enough. You know, semantics.
Do I see anything at that
For the
height?
book.
Any visibility of the hound at 50 feet?
I will say that you see quite a lot of different movement that's not exactly the Lich. A lot of it does not look lively, if I was to use a term.
Okay, so I would switch back to my regular sight, and yeah, we gotta move. There's like a lot of things moving here, and we should get going, like now.
I won't lie. I lost all of that. I couldn't. Everything paused for me.
Bad things in the forest move. We gotta move.
I got-
was what it said.
Yeah.
Forward, speed.
Mush!
And you guys are pushing? Alright. So, 5, 10, 15. Because you are off the map, because things are not exactly attacking you presently, we'll say combat is over.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Amazing.
You have successfully avoided the
Lich
other Lich Hound and various possible other things that are in the woods. As time goes on, let me find, where is that freaking music? me the song.
I love the sound of silence right
Give
now.
me the thing.
I'm so sorry, Rudy. But the rest of your time in the woods that surround Selly are quite peaceful. You don't seem to encounter much else. You do every now and then hear noises. You hear off in the distance, especially you, Kieran, with the mask that enhances your abilities. You just hear a lot more things that don't sound quite as pleasant, and things that you would want to hear in the woods. That kind of makes you stand on edge a little bit more. But the first day of travel does come to a close. You guys do find a bit of camp. It is a little unnerving also being in woods that is now very evidently filled with undead. Who would like to take first watch, though?
I will.
I'll take first watch with her.
And
With
I will
you,
go. I will go into trance.
Alright. So, on your guys' watch, I will ask for perception rolls, please.
May I dip it in?
Still.
Aw.
That
Naki,
was the
did
nat
you-
one.
I'm rolling twice. Well, the first
are
one's
you
a
doing?
27, so I'm gonna just stick with that.
Sleeping.
Wow.
Oh, you sleep? Okay. No trance. Just sleep.
Just sleep.
Felix
I
is
think I need
also... Felix is pissed. Felix is unhappy,
11.
and he's going to bed. Well, you were going into trance. So
But
you
I still
just...
can perceive.
Okay. Kieran, you were just watching, it is unnatural just how well you can hear, smell, and see things around you. That, like, insects, maybe about 30 feet away, you can see them crawling on the trees. Every now and then you see the moving of the bush and some of the trees shaking, and it kind of makes you stand at the ready a little bit, but nothing seems to come towards your camp. For the moment, your guys' watch goes uneventful.
I will take next.
Yeah, if you guys are not wanting to do any role-playing, we can move on to next watch.
Good. I rolled a nat 1, but I still have a +4, so I'm kind of just like, Kieran, you've got this, right?
Yeah, I've got it.
Okay.
Alright. So then we will
Okay,
go over to next watch, and that will be Rax's as you are transitioning. Are you going by yourself?
It was summer
I mean,
access
I
now?
Yeah. Summer?
Are you wanting
Yeah.
to go with them, Nakia, or?
Yeah, I could wake up and do second watch.
Alright. So I will ask for perceptions.
Okay.
It's a beautiful.
12.
12,
24.
24. Nakia, you take in a lot. It's pretty dark. You can still see stuff in gray. You don't notice that there's beginning to be a bit of a chillier sense in the air as Araxis, you begin to hear in your mind, "Who do you think you are? Taking what's mine? I gave you power. Do not use it to take what I create. I gave you your power." And you just feel this chill in the back of your neck as you just feel this tracing bony finger. I can take it back and make you a worm to squish. Careful the world you tread, boy.
Do I recognize the voice?
Oh, it's very easily recognizable. It is chilling. It is weird as maggots begin to squirm around the ground at your feet.
Rexa?
I will make you suffer if you touch my children. Know your place.
Yes. Raxus wants to fall to the ground and plead to him as it was not him that took on his creations.
So, Nagi, you just suddenly see Araxis just like falling to the ground and just reverence for something that you're just not able to perceive. You're not understanding what is going on.
And then
Can I
there's
just
this.
take the reins from him? Just give me that.
We're not on the horse.
Oh,
We're on a campsite.
Oh, we're
You're at a
campsite. Okay, never mind.
There's this
open.
massively, like, almost evil, like, grin to Araxis as he's.
Are you doing anything else?
I thought. No,
Oh, there's nothing being said to you at this current time.
no, Nakia, because you see this.
Yeah, and I see it.
There's just a piece of bread, like.
Yeah. I cannot interfere with that. That's your
Damn,
business.
human crystals, they be doing something.
Yeah.
So yeah,
She would not do
I
anything.
made the remarks like it was not me. But I know, obviously, I know that he's not really caring. I still want to inform Rex what's going on.
You just like, you still feel that presence, and it's just a lot. And as you're on the ground, you just feel worms slowly crawling over your arms. Maggots are just like ever-going flies. And now it's very easy to see as they just buzzing around. It is just a hum of.
Can I slide away?
Yeah.
Like I don't think I should touch him or anything like that. Look like the
It's
fact
like
that I see him
scooting
like
away
that,
from the
like,
weird
oh.
kid in the cafeteria.
Hey,
Just,
alright.
okay.
Just shimmy out over
That's
here,
all I'm
shimmy
gonna do,
out
like-
over there.
I don't know
But-
if I should help or like that's it. Yeah.
Like the earth around Araxis is very much like starting to erupt, like maggots and worms and all manner of insects, ranging from like crickets and cockroaches and spiders are just beginning to like move around in response. And Araxis, like as you're on the ground, like the crackling of flame from the campfire just is gone, and you're no longer on earth, you're on stone floor. What do you do?
Like he's getting more gleeful as this is happening, and as apology, I am sorry for his insolence as payment for it, and I usher forth the souls that he has collected so far.
Do you look up at all, or are you still like face down?
Somewhat face down, but like in the presence of awe, like that moment of just like
as you're like looking
to see how he responds.
As you're like looking up, you see that you are in a massive stone hall that is very much falling apart. Around you, you see three tall figures, very pale, dark skin. There's darkness in the veins as they are holding goblets that like there's red ichor falling from their chins as their lips. There's movement in the back, just like you just see undead are moving. You see a couple twisted figures gnashing on flesh, and you just see this massive dark gray throne with tattered black robes flowing down as there's this figure just sitting there, hand up. There is sloughing off flesh as bone is protruding through some of the figures that are very clearly rotting away. The flesh is being pulled. There's maggots moving in between the flesh as you just see like there's skin over the left side of the face, and then it's just teeth, and there's just hollow eyes underneath a crown of bone going up as he's just, I accept your gift, as he just takes the souls and he just holds them in a ball and just starts fail more, and my gift is gone.
I understand.
He just waves his hand and you're back, and you just hear the of the wood as you're now back in the campsite.
You alright? Sorry.
No, I love that.
Like, is this your actual?
No, that was
response?
an like genuine response.
Like during this time too, like while Rex is having this, like he's just like on the ground and his body's just shaking as insects are crawling over him.
Yeah, and I'm like a good distance away, but like just keeping watch and making sure. But yeah, you're right.
He gets up and shuffles off some of the insects, although like as nonchalant as possible, like doesn't even bother him. And I am one.
Okay. You just had the bugs.
Mhm.
Was that? Can you explain? You know what? Never mind.
Just no Rex.
Is that good? That's a good thing, right? Like, oh. Okay. That's it.
And back to our
Back
watch.
to just drop the conversation.
The rest of your watch pretty uneventful after that. So, I'm assuming then one of you would be waking up Felix
Yeah.
I
for
can
the
wake
last
him up.
watch. All right.
I mean, I'm
He
still
just-
gonna be up because don't need.
Oh,
he
then
just
me
kind of
and
wakes up and is
Felix-
like, ugh.
You
Oh, this crap again. Ugh. I hope we find a cleric. I want to be done. I want to be done with this. So, roll for him, I guess, for perception. That's a natural 20 for that, so 23. Oh,
Uh-oh.
he's gonna be so pissed. It's pretty uneventful. Like, there's movement and sounds, but nothing really seems to kind of get close. So your first night is pretty good, so you guys get a long rest. You can mark that down. And so begins the second day of travel. As you guys hit the road, it is still very cloudy. As you are going deeper and deeper into the woods, it is very much more in decay of the first set of woods that you guys had to go through when traveling. When you went through the Grim Hill Forest, this is very similar in sight. The trees aren't moving, the ground isn't reacting to you and trying to come towards you to eat you or anything
That
like in there. Alas, child, roll a d20.
That was
So do
so
you
brave.
straight D20.
I'm looking at my
Yes,
spells.
just a regular d20.
6.
I have a
Oh,
question.
yeah, also take the time right now if you guys want to switch out spells for those that do.
Ooh.
Yes.
So,
Yes, Karudi?
during my watch, could I say that I had collected a few like thorns, if there were any?
Oh yeah,
Okay.
very easily.
How many?
There's
Could you
quite a
give me
few like
number?
different trials. Because a lot of them are also like on the ground, I would say you could probably collect anywhere from like 25 to 30.
Thank you.
They're not hard to find. Some of the trees around are either dropping them or easily plucked. So yeah, take your time to roll those or get new spells. I'm sorry. You can always multi-class and then you get spells. So, child, I will also ask now to roll a d6.
Mm.
5.
5.
That was an evil smile. I saw that.
What do you mean?
I saw it.
Rain just begins to pour as you're in the woods. Thunder begins to rumble overhead. It's dreary. It's mucking up the ground. It's like the earth beneath is trying to reach up and grab the wheels, but you push on. After about maybe another 4 hours of going, you do eventually start to break through the tree line and start going onto a very wide open plains. It does look a little bit odd because you can see in patches of the dirt that there's both dry grass that is very much dead but then you see patches of green as if the earth itself is still trying to grow. There's not a lot of woods in front of you, it is just open plain. Off to your left, like you see the tree line of the forest of the Wallowed Hollow is still behind you and off to the side, and it's going. You do see far off to your right as the valley does kind of roll a little bit, but it rolls down on a way that you do see the river that flows through this area. It is the Fethalotha River. Well, I needed to make sure I was saying that right too. I haven't said it in a minute. But that is off to your far right. But you just see rolling plains. Who would be driving the cart at this time?
Not me.
Okay. Go ahead and roll me a perception check.
Yay!
One of my spells get taken
It's a
away,
27.
Oh my god. Freaking A, man. You can't see everything. Like, far off in the distance, like, the smell will forever hit your nose first of just decay and that sweet smell of rot. Off to the far west, maybe a little bit closer to the north, in the northwest direction, like, you see movement, and it's slow. And it's, like, slowly moving towards the Wallowed Hollow. And from the distance, it doesn't look like a regular crowd of people would move. It's very easily able to tell, like, oh, there's something wrong with that. From what you're able to see, you gather that there's maybe about, you estimate, about 50 things moving.
Okay, how far off in the distance are they?
Probably about 100 to 150 feet away.
Okay, 1 second.
That mass do be helpful. Everyone's so quiet on their phones. Their devices trying to get magic.
So I do.
I'm writing.
I will probably need to ask you on this one because like I can't tell by reading it. But am I able to move elevated sight forward or back, or is it just where I am at upwards?
I believe elevated sight is just directly straight up, as far as I know. I will double check that because I don't.
Yeah, all it says here is that so like you cast your
Yeah,
eyes
appears to be
skyward.
thought above you.
Yeah, so I think it's just straight up from where you are. So
Okay.
if you do that and you go straight up, like you see that instead of 50, there's probably closer to 170
Okay.
entities moving towards the woods.
I will cast that and
Yeah.
make sure I have that. Yeah, I'm gonna tell her. Yeah, there was like how many did you say? You said 100 more?
Probably 170.
You said northeast, northwest,
Yeah, northwest.
northwest. So I'm like looking back at everyone. Well, I'm blind, so I can't even see anything right now because I cast the spell, and so I cancel it. I see 100 plus people or things northwest from us. Don't know if they're coming in our direction or not, but it does not look good, and it's a lot.
You say people?
I don't know what I said people. I don't know what they are. I can't tell it. They're two, but they're all bundled up. It's too difficult to make.
Arax is just pretty. I meant to say this earlier. Arax is more giddy about the day than you normally would be.
He's very jubil about it.
Yes.
Should
Just
we
like-
pull off to the side with our wagon? Then hide, or
Let's
Didn't
talk about it as a
further
group. We'll figure it
investigate?
out before we go out.
I don't know. Do they seem hostile?
I don't think they noticed us. We're too far, at least.
Do they look like refugees?
So did I recognize anything when I did my perception check on them?
I will say with the elevated sight, give me another perception with advantage. Because if you're using magic to enhance, then I will ask for another one to get a better
First
bird's
one
eye
is
view.
18. Oh, so I'll take the 18.
So the 18, like, elevated high up in the air because with elevated sight you get a 360 view. From what you're able to spot, a lot of the clothing looks very tattered and rugged. And like really trying to push the magic to its breaking point, those that are on the closest line you can see, very clearly undead.
Undead. Many of them.
All right. They're on the pathway. They're in between us and Benna. Which way does the river go south or does it go north?
So it starts going further.
No, does the water flow
Yeah, the water
going
flow.
north, or does the water flow going south?
So because of where like it's all connected to the ocean as well, like it would be start flowing northward.
Amazing. We're gonna go to the river and
Okay.
use the water flow to bring us to Beta.
Okay. As I then change the direction of the horse.
Above table.
Yeah.
If that's the way we're gonna go, we would have to leave the horse.
We could get a new horse. I don't know. It's just
The horse should be safe because it's awarded.
For now.
the horse is warded. Or if we just go to the river and travel along the river bank with the horse and wagon, we'll just see how far we can get. We can see if we get around them. And if we need to, we just hop in the water. Or we convert our wagon into a raft and we leave the horse behind as a distraction.
Not bad.
She's
Yeah.
gonna grind the horse.
You gotta do what you gotta do.
So you guys are heading down, dipping along the rolling plains, going down towards the river.
I hear no
Yeah, unless someone has a better
Yeah.
idea.
I hear
Yeah,
no one
that's
objecting,
fair.
so.
Okay.
No, it does take like a sizable like amount of time, probably close to like 45 minutes to an hour if you guys are also trying to keep up a bit of a brisker pace. Like it's trying to speed up. The ground isn't like as rugged as a forest would normally be, so it's just more so like a little bit of rolling, a little bit of jolting every now and then, but for the most part you do reach the river. And it doesn't seem like there's a lot there. The banks getting close to it seem just a lot more of dirt and rock, a little bit of weeds here and there, but doesn't seem like there's anything moving along the way. You do see far up ahead to the north that there is like a sprinkling of trees. So for the next few hours, you move closer and closer, following along the river. Every now and then you just see like a few fish jumping out of the water. Way on the other side, you do see, because this river is probably... Oh god, what would be the estimate on that size? I don't even want to think about it. I will say for my elves, you do see like spots and animals moving here and there. Every now and then you spot like a bear kind of just like coming out of the water with a fish in its mouth, and it just runs off.
How wide is this river?
Probably about... Oh god. Oh, looking at that picture, I'm like probably 180 to over 200 feet wide as it's going.
And how fast would you say the water is flowing?
On today, because it's not super windy, it's not like rushing. It's not like if you went in, all of a sudden the current's gonna take you. And because you're only on like the beach side of it, if you went in for a quick dip, you'd still be able to stand your ground.
Okay.
But it's not super in a rush.
Okay. We've been traveling by carriage forever. I'm bored of it.
I look back, like, Rises, your age is showing.
Anyway,
Just gonna shake my head.
I have
It's just like, at least you're not a wolf, okay?
I have a more interesting.
What?
My
You
what?
cut out. You cut out.
You have an interesting what?
I have a more interesting way we grab. If we stop, are we gonna stop?
Slowing down the horse.
I'm gonna jump out of the wagon, and I'm gonna head to the riverbank, and I'm gonna cast Conjure Ferryman. Yeah. Yeah. You should have looked at my spells, big boy.
First of all, I do not consent to any of these titles that people keep giving me.
Dungeon Daddy.
Stop it!
Dungeon Daddy.
Dungeon Papa. Papa. I want to roll.
So, when standing on a riverbank or on the shore of some other body of water, you summon a fairy spirit and its boat, which appears in an unoccupied space that you can see within range. The spirit disappears when it drops to 0 HP or when the spell ends. The spirit is friendly to you and your companions for the duration. Roll initiative for the creature.
How big is that boat, actually? But I know it's arc this thing with a horse.
So because it
fit our
says it
wagon
takes
and
you and up
horse?
to one companion per your level across the level or body, so he'd be able to take all of you. So it's a pretty sizable boat.
Including
You would have to
the
leave
wagon and horse?
You would have to leave the wagon and horse. Yep.
Yeah, I thought we were gonna pull a Noah's Ark.
No.
It is concentration.
It also lasts an hour. So.
Plus side is the horse is warded. He just gets to live the rest of his days eating grass in the plains.
Y'all gonna
You can always get a new
abandon
horse.
Geraldine. Y'all went from like, don't touch the horse.
Well,
Geraldine's not warded. The wagon is.
No, the horse is warded.
The horse is warded. Well, this is happening. Can I like start untying the horse to the wagon and just like go?
Just gonna like smack it on the button.
On guard.
So,
Live your best life, Geraldine.
Bye.
Salute.
It's a matter of moments. The horse is just gone. It's almost as if it's been traumatized by you people. Like it is just
I don't
gone.
blame it.
I was gonna speak with animals, but he already.
Oh, he left. He dipped. He dipped.
Oh man.
Felix is just watching. I'm just like, I wish I could do that too.
So just for more clarification on the spell, for those who don't know it, if my concentration is broken, the fairy and its guide don't disappear. Instead, I lose control of the conjured spirit. It becomes hostile towards me and you guys, and might attack. An uncontrolled ferryman can't be dismissed by me, and it disappears 1 hour after I summon it. The GM has the fairy spirit's statistics.
So protect you
Using-
at all costs, right, Araxis?
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
Oh, the things I could do at this moment. No, I'm just kidding.
Well, we
But-
don't have a horse anymore, so we have to stick with your plan now.
Yep. So, I'm waiting.
So you guys are getting on the boat?
Yeah.
Yep.
Well,
I mean,
you
we
gotta
got no
play
horse.
the ferryman.
Well, as you like, so what does this look like exactly as you're conjuring? Is it just like, boom? Is there anything special with your summon, or?
Someone's the Titanic.
It'd probably be a
Oh, we know how that ended.
no, it's just a generalized spell. Just I do have to spend a copper coin, which easy enough, and it's just a verbal and whatnot.
No, I have to, because you guys just watch as fog just quickly rolls in along the bank, and as it does, you just start to hear this bell chime back and forth as this tall figure clad in gray robes on a boat is just on a pretty sizable boat, as it just like starts to look, and it's just this ever-moving face that is moving like wind. It's just, you have called. I answer.
Hey, and I'm just gonna pull a stare to pay the ferryman with the coin.
Just coin in a non-existent pocket. Oh, I have to look up the speed now. Like, what does a rowboat move in D&D? 1.5 miles per hour.
Well, that's why we're going with the
current.
Yeah, we have to go with
So
current.
I will say you're definitely gonna, because that would be about 15 feet of movement is what you'd be doing. Actually, no. So it says 3 miles per hour. So I would say you go from like 3 to about, I'll say close to 5
Okay.
at the rate of the speed it's going.
And we don't have to stop to take breaks for the horse.
That's true. You guys could also rest as well. So,
Yeah.
on the boat
Love a good rest.
for the next hour. So you guys all clamber onto the boat, and the figure just, as soon as you're all on there, just pushes off of the bank and just, without a word, just begins to push forward. And all you are hearing around you at this point in time is just the sloshing of the water as this paddle keeps going in and out. There's no speech coming from this entity for the next hour. You all can just rest, eat, talk, do whatever.
So long rest or a short rest?
It'd be a short rest.
Cast it again. No.
I mean, you could. You really could.
I'm just gonna keep expending coins to keep the ferryman going.
You're trying to pay him off without casting the spell.
Basically.
Roll me a persuasion.
Well, no, because the way that Conjure Ferryman works is I have to use a copper coin for the spell. So
Usually because, like, duration means, like, alright, the duration's done. It's over.
We
Yeah.
fucking sink in the water.
Literally, like, if he doesn't take you to the riverbank, it's just like, and it's like Old Star cartoon. It's just gone, and then you're falling in.
so I leave it up to you, my good.
You know what? Screw it. I'll allow it. I'll allow, like, every time you pay the coin, it's just like you're edging the spell along, and I hate using that terminology, but yeah, pretty much what you're doing. It's just like just keeps on going.
Yeah,
You're
it's
gonna
like-
Summon the dog on the boat.
Yeah, let me summon Shadow. Unless we don't have space. If we don't, then I won't.
I'm gonna drown.
We don't have the space, and nor is there shadow.
Never mind. Oh yeah, you're right. God damn it! I forgot it's
Not
daytime.
not know how to swim.
Yeah, that's true. All right, never mind. I'll recheck my sleeping.
Oh yeah, do any of your
didn't think
characters
that
actually know? Do any of your characters know how to swim?
I can swim.
I'm pretty sure we could all swim.
Time to find out. Just kidding.
Doggy paddle.
Although Felix would sink like a rock.
He's so screwed. That armor's gonna pull him down. He's just off sulking in the near the back of the boat, just looking at the frame like, so you do this often?
The best part too is based upon your description of the river. If it's about 100 feet in width, that means it could be as deep as roughly.
Oh, it's deep.
50 to
It's a
200
pretty deep
feet.
Yeah, it's a pretty deep river, so if you guys are screwed, you're screwed. You also don't know what all exists within the rivers. and all that
Let's
stuff.
not go there. No. I don't like.
Yeah,
doing
let's
anything.
just. Can we just roll the boat?
So
Yeah,
how
just-
many copper coins are you paying at this current time?
I'm gonna give
this
him
going.
a gold for the time being,
Oh, you bastard.
because I've already expunged all my copper.
That is 100 copper, you dick! That is 100 hours!
He just cheese
It's like one way or
traveled.
another.
Love it.
Just like opens his rope
We are
one way or another. We're
getting
getting to bed.
For you, my good sir.
The entity is just so quiet. Alright, so at this point in time, like, I'm gonna... Because I'm nice. It is about nighttime, so I'm gonna ask for, like, who's doing first night's watch on a frickin' riverboat in the middle of a 150-foot wide river?
I want to take
Just
first
to
watch.
paint the picture for those of you that have dark vision, it is gray for about 60 feet around you. You see nothing. Nothing but river
I will take
all
this
around you.
Just to be clear too, I also have the ability to just spell. So 100
You
hours.
a-hole of all the things to prepare for. I don't have a river map.
I will take first watch.
Beautiful. Roll me a d20.
This is like.
I
This
want
is
everyone to
amazing.
know,
I
as
love
much as
this.
I'm mad at my group right now, I absolutely love them. I love these shenanigans. This is what D&D is. You do
Nice.
things and that you screw over things because it's perfect.
I love Clan and his,
What-
and his knowledge. This man
It's
is.
what I do in D&D all the time. It's perfect.
It's perfect.
What did you roll? You rolled a 9. You don't see anything because it's a river.
I want second watch.
best
Give me
There's
second watch.
nothing but water.
Amazing.
Give me
I have
second
to put-
watch.
I have to put this out there. I've had this spell in wait for the Bena trip forever.
He was like, I want to go to the river so bad. God, I love D&D. I love this group.
I've had this spell propped up for now over 10 episodes.
Oh my word.
This is what D&D is, everybody. If you're watching, if you're thinking, I don't know what to do in D&D, do whatever you want. Literally.
Time for you to make a river map.
I have water. That's what the map is called. It's called water.
This is
If you
perfect.
literally go over to your map
I
in
see
the
it.
scene because it still started, it's literally called water.
I love it. I love it. It's perfect.
It's blue. It's pretty. Enjoy it.
Wait, what's the make sure that it's within the
Is there a boat sticker? No, there's not a boat sticker because it's a freaking map
Sir,
with
it's a little,
nothing.
sir, it's over 100 feet. It's at 103 feet.
Wait, so we could have left Liedra on the river.
You literally could have. You could have taken a ferry and avoided every bit of combat.
I did state we could take the river. I tried to do this, but then Swift said
Everyone overruled him.
Yeah, everyone overruled me because Swift said you don't know what's in the river.
That made literally everyone afraid.
I think I didn't understand that you could summon a fairy, and I thought we would have to travel like
be more open with our spells.
on, you know? Yeah.
I'm trying not to crash out right now.
Either way, love it, love this. Continue.
Continue, yes.
All right, so who's taking second watch? Because Chow, again, your watch is uneventful. All right, so Nalbit. Well, I saw Nakia and Kieran hands up first.
Okay, yeah.
We'll do it together.
All right.
Okay.
Roll me perception.
I'll do another trance, but this time DM side.
All right.
21.
Karudi, if you don't, swear to God, people need to see me crashing the freak out.
I got a 21. What do I smell in here?
Nakia, again, you see river.
It's very nice.
Kieran, you see lots of river, you smell lots of fish, you hear lots of fish. Winter Nalbin's coming up. You hear splashing. Splish Splasher taking a friggin' bath. I don't know why I'm so frustrated. I really don't. I really don't know why. This is
Are we up, Benna, yet?
It is nighttime. Oh, I love it. All right.
Does Felix take last watch, or do we need?
Felix will gladly wake up and be like, "Huh? Oh, look, water."
For the last 4 hours. I will as well.
Felix will just sit up with you and just like he just puts up against the bow and just should be nice if I don't, could see. Puts his hand in the water. Puts his hand in the water like great.
Wait, I gotta do
it.
Hold on, wait.
Oh, this
I
is
do
too
have
funny.
something for this. Hold on, I gotta find it because I can do my spells now because I did do my trance.
By the way, if anyone's ever asking, I wonder what Swift's like as a DM. Look at me. Witness me.
Bear witness.
He's just a little sweaty. He's fine.
It's the alcohol. Don't worry.
Where is it?
Yeah,
I know I can give him dark.
Are you gonna give him dark vision?
Yep.
So for 8 hours, you're touching him, and he's just like, yeah. So it says, oh my God, this is what you people see all the time.
Yep.
I don't know if I like it. I don't know how I feel about this. Still splashing, it's like, water.
Gray.
Well, now he's gonna roll perception because he can actually see. Well, that's nope.
I'll roll perception.
He rolled a 6. He's like,
I rolled an 19.
You can still see water. You see lots of water.
You didn't plan this, did you?
No. Congratulations, the sun starts coming up and you see water! And banks of river on either side!
If you ever wanted to know what it looks like to win as a player against the DM, this is it.
By the way, it's never ever player versus DM, guys. It's like, it's player versus the DM's plans, and that's how it goes.
You missed him crashing out again.
Oh, lovely.
Because the sun came up and guess what? There's more water.
This isn't even again. He's still crashing out.
Oh, it's like
yeah, there's no again. It's just continuation.
Yeah.
Oh, sweet God.
Also, I didn't plan for any kind of water creature, you guys. All right.
Plan with a win.
Welcome back, everybody. We are once again on the water. So for the sake of brevity, because I have never been so caught off guard, I usually am like, I got everything. I got everything.
I love this.
So,
I love this so
on
much.
the day of travel, we had Naki rolled a 3. Water seems to start getting a little choppy. It starts to get a little windy. It's boats moving. It's starting to crack a little bit. Like as you're going, it's having to hold a little bit. Have many of you actually been on a boat? On the water? I would like the both of you then to roll Constitution.
Oh wait, you mean in characters?
seasickness.
I don't think child
For motion
have
sickness. Well then, roll me Constitution saving throw to see if you. So Kieran, your stomach's starting to get a little. Oh, you're the only one that's just like. Mm-mm. Mm-mm.
I don't like this.
This is not feeling too good.
Nalbin's just watching this happen. Children.
Can I help Kieran out?
Yeah.
I'm just gonna be like, yep, just
At
lean
this
over
current
the
time,
boat.
he looks like
pat
he
his
wants
back.
to vomit.
So just lean over. Just you're
Grab
good.
his hair.
I got you. Yep.
Yeah,
grab,
my long hair.
grab his hair.
My
Pat your
long
back. Just let it out.
Right there.
I want to lift my mask and then proceed to throw up on the side of the boat.
I was about to ask, are you gonna lift your mask?
Oh.
Oh man,
I'm well
can you
aware
imagine
I'm well aware
Nal-
that I have my mask on.
What a beautiful cloudy day to then just vomit and it comes out the sides.
Ew, don't say that. That's how I lifted the mask.
Be that sorority girl's like, I'm not even drunk, okay? I'm not even drunk.
I'm gonna want the horse back. I'm not gonna lie.
Are you over the side?
Yeah, I'm like over the side with like my mask over. I'm like puking my brains out.
So as you're doing that, you see beads of yellow looking up at you in the
No.
water.
Just proceed to throw up harder.
You're just feeding the fishes.
No, he's about to feed the fish in one way or another.
Gosh.
So you see the beads of yellow and you just vomit?
Yeah.
You just vomit more? What's your AC?
I'm 14.
Alright, so that'll hit you then.
Fuck, I should have stabbed myself with a fire or something.
As you begin to feel
Now it's set me on
the
fire.
very-
Do something. Please.
I don't see what's happening.
Knock you on fire or some shit. Don't you have anything?
So confused. You want us to light you on fire?
Wait, I need you to light me on
I don't
fire.
think I see it.
Fuck.
So confused.
So, as you're doing this, you're the one that sees this as you do, like, a smoky, wispy black face that you can kind of see through emerges from it, and it just to your mouth, like, as you're vomiting, like, you're technically vomiting inside of a ghost's mouth at this current
Did I
moment.
just kiss a
As
ghost?
it pretty much did, as it's drained 19 points of damage to you.
God damn!
And
Right.
you thought I wasn't prepared! Ha! Tricky! I need you to roll me a Constitution saving throw at the same time, by the way.
Alright.
As
Good
I'm gonna put
luck.
your markers down.
That was me
I
coughing.
got a 14.
Yeah, I know.
You rolled a 14?
Yeah?
Oh, you just
Beats it, beats it.
saved.
Holy
You
shit.
just saved. Alright, so I'll let you guys position how you are on this.
I don't feel good.
So, as
I don't feel good, Mr. Stark.
I can't just kiss the ghost.
Because I'm gonna say that
Just kiss
what just came out of the water is a not so friendly
This is kind of
entity.
cheating.
So you just like you vomit as this thing comes up. You vomit into it as it's also sucking out your health.
Well, I'm gonna
You
live with that for
saved
the rest
on
of
it,
my life.
and you're just like, and you all are just like hearing this like. It's just like
I'm right behind him, technically, like helping. Do I see that as well?
It's
Roll
like
perception.
pat.
roll a perception.
God no! Yeah, that's not okay.
You see
Well, I
nothing.
guess I'm not in the way.
Yeah, you're like, let it out, buddy. Yeah. Oh, why is it so chunky?
Is Nalbin or Araxis out right now?
It's Nalbin.
Nalbin, I fucking hate this book.
This entity is still there, like. So,
Just made out with the ghost. Deal with it. Do it.
as like all of a sudden this blackened shape just begins to rise, and it's very skeletal in the face, looking like it's wearing almost a crown. I need you all to roll initiative.
Real quick, do I have to make? I gotta make a concentration.
Well, it hasn't attacked you yet. So the
Attacked my
entity is
lips.
still there.
Like my lips.
Okay, well,
I have a question, Swift.
Okay.
Can I use like a cantrip as a reaction after I just got, my lips knocked out.
Violated.
I will allow like a quick reaction because it was just so sudden you got attacked, and so I'll allow like a quick reaction before you stand up.
Okay, I will then use resistance on myself, and
Okay.
I will choose necrotic because I don't want no one to touch my lips anymore.
You know what? That's honestly fair. All right. So first up is Nakia, as usual, with Felix following.
It
up.
really is always.
I don't. It was gonna land on 10, but then it rolled and went to 17. Anyways.
I rolled a 17.
I have a great knife. Wait, yeah, I still have the great knife. Can I use that?
You? Yeah.
Can I just swing? Well, wait. Yeah, I was gonna use my great knife, but I changed my mind. I'm gonna be next to Karen now and use my short sword to try and stab it.
Okay. So roll for an attack. I just realized I don't have my
That
water bottle.
was
I've been screaming.
25.
That'll hit. That'll hit. And because Kieran is engaged with it, you will get sneak attack.
Okay.
Stab that piece of shit.
I got a 5.
Okay.
And then add, yeah, I'll do sneak attack. What was sneak attack again? 3d6s?
It should be 3d6.
2. Oh,
For her current level.
sorry.
'cause
Yeah,
she's-
for her.
She's a
Yeah,
full rogue.
yeah.
She
I kinda-
pure.
Yeah,
rogue.
3.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Because I caught on right as I was like, what? And then, yeah.
That's a 7.
So 12. Alright. So as you go and like you strike through, like the smoke of this entity just like kind of splits apart and then it goes back. Doesn't seem to do as much damage as it should.
Yeah.
So Felix is going to, excuse me, pardon me, just strike with the dominant.
Excuse me. Pardon me.
Get out of my way. Alright. I'm doing him a disjustice right now, alright? I'm doing him an injustice. That was the 9. That's better than
Water.
27. As he like tries to like swing the boat, creaks to one side, he just comes back and just perfectly strikes clean through it. So that
You
is
become a monk.
technically then this entity, so that's 11 more points of damage to it. Drop down to it's gotta make a strength saving throw if push the ghost away. Well, no, that's a natural 20. That's a natural 20.
That's a double.
So an 18, but still saves because I'm pretty sure the DC on that is 16. So like it takes the attack and just like a shockwave bursts out back from it, and it just continues to hang there and hover. That's going to be end of Felix's turn, and then we have Kieran with Nalbin following.
Okay, I'm gonna move right here. I'm moving. I'm going right here. Move and then move right here, and then.
Not the lesser lunar. Wraith.
No, that's who we're fighting, right? The Wraith?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
You're going
I'm-
away from it.
Yeah, that's exactly what I'm doing.
Here,
So-
I will rename this thing Ferryman.
So, as I now stepped away from it, I'm dropping resistance and I'm casting Hunter's Mark on it.
Alright.
What do I know?
So it is resistant to cold, fire, lightning, thunder, bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing from non-magical attacks not made with silvered weapons. It is immune to necrotic and poison. It cannot be charmed, exhausted, grappled, paralyzed, petrified, poisoned, prone, or restrained.
Spewing. That was a lot. Spewing that out. Kill that thing!
It kissed me.
It kissed me.
And then, let's see.
Kiss me, mama.
I'm just, with just my action, I'm
It's
just gonna
better.
use Good Berry. So I'm gonna use Good Berry. And can I
Wraiths
use
really
my,
are.
Can I use
these
my
ones are
other turn to
freaking
eat it?
Yeah, I'll allow that.
I'm eating all 10, and then I'm ending my turn. I don't feel so good, Mr. Stark.
Oh boy. Alright, Nalvin, you're up with the Wraith following.
We're gonna. You should have seen this coming. Channel Divinity.
All right.
Go ahead and make that their wisdom save.
I hate you. I rolled an 8.
Go away.
All right.
Hold on. For bonus action. What's your health at, my good sir?
Kieran?
What?
What's your health?
37 right now.
Out of?
46.
Oh,
Yeah, I just healed 10. I was at 27 earlier.
we'll do it at second level then. Healing word, give you some health.
Thanks, Dad. Nothing gets me.
You are maxed out, my boy.
Thanks, Dad. I feel
Cheese
better.
and crackers.
Can you heal the trauma?
Nope.
is that the end of your turn?
Yep.
All right, so
Concentration.
15, 20. Well, because you didn't take any damage, so you don't have to roll for it. So.
Okay, just making sure.
25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60. So yeah, it's way off in the distance. About all it can. Well, actually. Yeah, that's all it's gonna do at this current time. So.
And not by far.
Stay
So now we'll go to Child. And at the top of the round, the boat's gonna move. If you attack the entity, it will break the
Yeah, no.
front
I'm
capacity.
thinking. I want to ready an action.
In case it breaks.
Yeah. Because I don't know what else to do. I can't attack it.
Nobody can attack it. It's.
I'm just gonna
Oh,
sit
okay.
down, twiddle my thumbs, and I don't know, give Kieran a health potion.
Give me counseling instead.
Well,
How
he's
did
already
that-
fully healed.
Yeah, I'm full health.
Oh, never mind. You're full health. Never mind.
You can give him comfort. That's a free action.
there.
How to counter the DM when they're playing undead. Go on the water. Channel Divinity.
How long does Channel Divinity last for again?
A
1
minute.
minute.
A minute? Okay.
And your boat moves at like 15 feet.
I feel like we're okay for right now. But I will have ready the action to evil eye it, I guess, if it comes back. But
Alright.
otherwise, yeah, I'm just gonna be like, whew! Well, glad we took care of that!
So by the time Channel Divinity ends, we'll be 150 feet away.
Oh, we're going this way, and he's going that way. Okay.
No.
Yeah, okay, well then, yeah, it's like, I don't
Plus the movement speed of the Wraith to get away from
Yeah.
it.
Well, back to the top of the round. Nakia, what are you doing?
I'm doing anything.
Just like, oh, well.
Can't do nothing. I'm just gonna sit here. That's it.
Water!
Oh, is there even a point?
Actually, can I just take like a quick peek over the board just and make sure there's no other ones that are about to creep up over the edge of our little boat?
Yeah, if you guys want to roll perception, I'll allow a free round of like investigating, looking around at everything.
Fair warning, if there is any,
10
they're within the 30
perception.
feet.
Alright, so 10 for Nakia, 10 for Child. You guys just look in the water and it's pretty like mucky, like it's not clear blue water to see. Every now and then you see chunks of vomit and like a fish coming out and just like coming out just like, and then it just like swims down after just like grabbing at the site.
Yeah, I'm gonna look away. I'm just gonna sit down. On
Yeah,
about it.
I saw enough. I saw enough. We're both. All right.
I will say, because I'm gonna, like right now, like for a full minute, you're continuously like 5, 10, 15, 5, 10, 15, 5, 10, and it's continuously moving 60 feet away. Like, combat's gonna end, I will say, like, off in the distance, like, unbeknownst to you guys, like, it raised quite a few specters, because it was, for like its round, it was just gonna raise up the entities it had in its back pocket. So it's like, alright, combat's over.
Water!
Oh, I love it. That was perfect. Alright. back to being on a boat.
Oh, the combat's over?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bro,
Okay.
there's no point!
Okay. I want to go directly. I want to go directly to Nakia and whisper.
You just got the lip smack for no reason.
I want to
been
lift my
touched.
mask and like look at Nakia, and like as I like look at her, I'm just like, did I just cheat? And I like look at her, and I'm just like, if
I'm just
she-
gonna push you back because you smell like vomit.
and then like frantically I want to grab her by the shoulders, and I'm just like, I think I just cheated. I think I just cheated.
No, you're fine.
You
That,
did.
that was an entity.
We haven't
It's
been told
okay.
his
It
backstory.
was all in my mouth.
I think I only know the name, but
Yeah.
that like I don't know that. But I'm just like like back up. But you're good. You're okay.
I'm never staying at the
I-
end of one of these things ever again. Old man! And I look at Nalvin. I hate this.
Oh my god.
I have done the D&D community a service.
That was perfect. You did them too. You did them too. It's like, here's combat. No. I reject your combat. Oh boy. Alright, so the rest of your time on the river is pretty
river.
peaceful.
I'm sitting in a corner.
Nighttime comes around. Felix is just like chuckling every now and then because the memory of you kissing a ghost he's just standing there and all of a sudden it's just like
Shut up, Tin Man!
I got to touch a woman.
And I got to tell you to sit.
He just start climbing over the rope. It's like, you know what? I don't care. The boat starts tipping to one side as his armor starts going.
I pull him back.
You're like, I hate it here.
That makes two of us.
Alright, who's taking first watch on this?
I will.
Very fun night on the river.
I will.
Alright. Roll a d20. Bet
Water?
you can't guess what you're gonna be told. Hey, I didn't say switch music. You play what I say. There we go.
Is it water?
What'd you roll?
8.
8? You see water. You see lots and lots of water. Oh, it's great. It's a great watch. You know, it's just peaceful listening to, like, every now and then, though, like, in the distance, somewhere that you can't fully see, you do hear, like, the of most likely fish. God, you hope it's a fish. Like, but your first couple of hours on watch, pretty uneventful. You just listen to the splish splash of fish.
Yeah.
And just the paddling of the ferryman as he's going. Who would you like to wake up for the next watch?
I'm gonna go up to Kieran.
Fuck you.
Wake up!
And oh my god.
What? Why do you want all of it? You're already making my life a hell. What do you want? What?
Your turn.
Fuck you. Go to sleep. And then I'll take my
Roll
Trance.
me d20.
D20. Gotcha.
Yeah.
Water.
13.
What would be a familiar scent that Kieran would tie with his family?
Unfortunately, fire.
The scent of ash
On a
starts
boat.
to touch your nose
That checks out.
as you were just kind of sitting there and you just look up, and at the very tip of the boat, hands crossed over, leg crossed over, hair flowing down, is your sister. And she just sits there and smiles. It's just like embers kind of waft off of her.
I feel like he would take off his mask immediately. Doubting his perception. His senses, at least.
She just smiles as she sees your face. And like as you blink, she's kind of now sitting beside you. She's just like, how are you doing, BB?
Can I physically touch, feel anything? I'm reaching out. I don't know if this is real.
Reach out, like for a moment, like her hand kind of goes out and just like a little giggle escapes. And it's just a sensation of cold as your fingers touch. And it's like a flickering image for a moment, but it's ice to your fingertips.
You're not real. Hands is like shaking.
She just smiles. Remember the games we used to play? Finding some of the bones that we found that we would just pretend were dice and just roll to see who got the highest side of one chunk. Seems like such a long time ago.
I would touch my face where my scar lies. I'm more in like a state of like shock and like basically on like the verge of like breaking down emotionally.
She kind of looks over and she's like, I told you should let people in, and you tried to leave, and now look. Even the gods want you back here.
I didn't want this. I didn't want any of this. I should have. It should have been me and not you.
Woulds, wants, and shoulds and coulds are all fun and thought, but look at you. She just smiles like, you have a whole life to live. Friends around you, people that you can rely on. It's everything I've ever wanted for you.
I still have to go back there. I have a job to do. I'm not letting it rest. This, whether it's temporary or not, I plan on going back. What happened was unfair, and I'm not gonna let it just sit. And I would probably like grab like the edge of like the boat and like just like really like grab onto it.
She kind of just turns and looks and like, will vengeance solve all of it? Will it make it better?
Everything. Everything. I've lost more than I have now. And what I have with these does not make up what I had.
And then what will you do after it's done?
I don't know.
Do you think you could face him?
It's me or him.
It's not something I want for you.
I'm sorry, but you already gave me what I wanted and you had me run. And this is what I want, whether it's good or not. It's not just you, Mom, Dad, the people. This is not just about me.
No, it's also about what comes. I've seen you, BB. I know it's waiting. I know who's waiting.
The gods can tell me that she's around or not. I can't take anyone's word. But all I have is this dumb, stupid paper as he pulls out like a small note and like just like holds it really tightly. All I have is this. I'm not taking the word of gods or people around me just because they said so. I refuse to believe anything if it's not with my own eyes.
I guess it's all in sword and steel and blood, then, isn't it?
Till the very end.
She just kind of like starts turning to look at you, and she's just, don't lose yourself in your vendetta. I know the promise that comes. You grew up without a full family. Don't do that to someone else. And she, like, you feel icy hands placed as you try to look away, and she's just like, a child needs a father. And she just begins to drift away.
Tucking away the note I had. Just pondering at the night.
At that point, as you start to turn away, you just hear a voice come from the very quiet ferryman of strange things. Dead, but not dead. And the head kind of tilts back up to look at the river as he continues to paddle along.
Just like, I'm putting my mask back on and just have a curious like look to what he just said, but just leaves it at that.
The rest of your watch is peaceful with listening to the sloshing river against the boat. And just the odd fish here and there. But your watch comes to an end. Who would you like to choose for next?
I'll probably go up to Nakia. Just like give her like a little tap. Like, hey, can you take watch?
Yeah, I got it.
Who am I?
Who are you?
Yeah.
I was like, what?
Alright, roll me a d20, Nakia, for perception.
D20. 12.
12?
Mm-hmm.
You see every now and then, like, especially near the top of the river, your summer Araxis, by the way, like, you see, like, a few schools of fishies, like, swimming around, and then every now and then they just kind of dart away, as if something deeper in the water kind of moved close, or something happened that reverberated out across the river, and they just quickly darted, but you don't hear much or see much. It's pretty peaceful. Like, looking up, the moon's not completely full, but it's very much there, covered by the odd cloud. It sends a sensation into you that's both, like, a thrill and makes your heart drop for just a moment seeing it, of, like, oh, the other nights you haven't really glimpsed the moon, but you see it, and you can see little by little it's turning away, like it's going to eventually become a new moon, but it's enough to cause a little bit of worry and anxiety and panic. Is there anything else you'd like to do?
No, not exactly. I think I'm just there. Just like looking around.
May I do a perception?
You want to do a perception in your trance?
I'm out of trance. If his watch
okay.
Yeah. Gonna be 22.
22? So, like, looking around, you see eventually, like, it starts coming to a bit of a curve. You can hear noises here and there. It definitely sounds like there's some things on the riverside, on the banks, on either side. Every now and then you hear, like, flapping of a few wings of some birds. You look up in the air and, like, you can see, like, there's a few possible ducks, maybe some crows. Like, yeah, every now and then, like, there's the odd sound and it's like, oh no, that's a duck. And you just, like, then hear off in the distance, like, ha! Ha! Of crows, and, like, which would make sense. Crows would obviously go after things that are dead, nibble at whatever they can get. But still pretty calm on the river. Nothing seems to be interested too much in disturbing this object on the water. But Nakia, your watch comes to a close. Eventually, as the night goes on, moon starts to go and the sun starts to come up as dawn approaches.
Do I wake someone up or just wait for the sun to...
It's your choice. What would you like to do in this moment?
I'll just wait for the sun to come up. I mean, everyone's gonna wake up eventually.
So you all get a long rest. You're all pretty peaceful, pretty nice. There's a bit of fog coming on the air. As you've just continuously been going and going, you start going along for the next couple of hours. Like, it's been only a few days, but you've definitely bypassed a lot. To where you start hearing roars in the distance after a couple more hours. So with the sun coming up, probably closer to like 4:30. Then a few hours pass, so it's about 7:30, and then you start hearing roars in the distance. And as the fog kind of starts clearing away, you start seeing this massive city in the distance with bridge and stone being built across the river. And you see a massive dragon flying across, and its breath just explodes across the ground, and you hear people calling out as you start coming up to the city of Benna. What would you like to do in this moment?
Breathing fire on the city?
Yeah, they have
No, the dragon is speeding across the ground,
Oh.
leaving the city.
My
So
guess.
as it's going out,
Oh.
I will go ahead and put the Benna city map in your tab.
Cool.
So there is that, and there, as you guys are coming up, there's stone going across, there's wooden bridge going across, and you see, like, on the bridge above, like, there's soldiers rushing across. One calls out, like, they're closing in! All of a sudden, one you hear is like, there's a boat on the river! There's a boat on the river! And a couple soldiers stop, and they just immediately turn, like, hold! Who goes there?
You know my pin.
Right, we-
Ambassadors of the Aedra.
The ambassadors are here! The ambassadors are here! It's like immediately someone, like, not in full armor, just starts darting, and they're just like rushing. It's pretty much a monk knight. Like, they're just like just dashing through the city. It's like there's people watching. They're like looking over, and it's like there's chatter going back and forth. Some of the soldiers go, well, at least 5 of them are staying, looking over the sides. Like, so they start pointing about. Let me take a good look at the map here for this area. They start pointing a little bit farther down, like, keep going, there's a few smaller docks there. You immediately are kind of guided.
Yep.
And they're pointing, and as looking, some of the fog begins to push out, and you do see, like, there are a few wooden docks that push out. There's a few fishing boats. There's a few sizable that would maybe carry a few soldiers going in. But it seems to be very energetic this morning in Benna. As you hear, you do get to the dock, and like there's a few soldiers that like rush over there, and it's like, we've been expecting you. We did not know to expect you by the river. We were told, especially by Lady Brenna, to her sibling here, that that you were coming by land.
To avoid some unseemly creatures on the road, we decided to take an alternate path.
Smart, actually. That's quite smart. You would avoid majority of the horde. You would have also avoided. There's quite a large force. There's about. It looks over and it's like the one's like. The word said about 350 undead this morning. It's like, yes, you avoided. He looks over. It's like 350 undead.
As he says avoided and turns to ask how many it was under Arax's breath, he's just say to complete the sentence of avoided Rex's will.
He's like, what was that?
No.
Okay. I know that Lady Vala is also here. She is expecting to see you. She came quite in a hurry and said that the moment you arrived that we were to prepare for you, and all of a sudden you hear someone scream, "Look out!" And you just like, in the distance you hear something explodes. It's like, I would say let's get you further inside the city. The undead seem to be guided by, what was it, Private? Demons, and it's like, by the gods. Yes, abyssal creatures seem to be here. They seem to be trying their hardest to get here.
Quick question. You guys have your Thuman crystals up to date, right?
That doesn't stop demons. The crystals work as long as they're not bombarded from the outside.
Does it stop werewolves, though? We saw a couple back.
The private just like, and it does, Captain. It's like, yes, it does.
Okay. Yeah, Vala's gonna have to come to us then. Yeah.
Or at least some
Yeah.
fairly high level clerics.
Yeah. Or actually, we need some clerics first. Would be
like,
great, actually.
Private, clerics.
Yeah, this guy over here is a little seasick.
Felix is like, I might have been bitten by a fish. I don't know.
Can I whack Felix?
It was a
in the
little fish.
You're gonna hit him?
I'm gonna smack him in the back of his fucking head. Just real quick.
He's like, I got bit by a fish. Poof. Ow. What? I thought we were trying to make believable stories,
damn it.
you know? Okay.
God, you
Just
suck at
fine,
this,
Toad.
Tin Man.
I will push you in the water, make you kiss another ghost.
Oh God, I'm sorry.
Please.
That point, the soldier's like, you kissed a ghost. How does one kiss a ghost?
I just flashed my ambassador thing.
With tongue. I don't know.
I'm flashing my thing. Shut up.
Okay.
Shut up.
Oh my god!
Like, at that point, it's like,
I gotta let him know.
it's like, well, it seems I gave the pins rightly to this proper group. As you all like hear the familiar voice and you turn and just like standing on an opposite dock in a beautiful golden mixed with brass dress, just no adornments of armor whatsoever except for like a few clawed ring fingers that go from the base of her fingers all the way out past the tips as she's just, I heard that you've had quite a time traveling my lands.
Lady Vala, it's just the person we wanted to see. To the guard, I'm gonna go, please get the clerics now. Preferably one that can dispel curse, is it?
Remove curse.
Remove. We need one that can remove curse.
Oh,
Pronto.
I like your dress.
Thank you.
Like, thank you. She just kind of eyes each of you. It's like, and the guard just like looks at Lady Vala. It's like, you heard them. The ambassadors asked, answer. And the soldier's like, and just like immediately starts rushing off. She's like, I tell you, times of war are for ever trifling, trying to have people listen to authority. As just another explosion, this is just.
Have we stepped onto the dock yet?
You are on the dock yet.
Okay.
Yeah, I would assume
No
we're
more
not
CC.
on the boat
Nice.
anymore.
As there is like you hear another roar in a distance, and she's just like, I do hope Flynn has all that under control. Otherwise, I might have to excuse myself very quickly here.
And then,
Is Lynn another child?
as everyone's talking, I'm just gonna dispel the ferryman.
As soon as it goes away, it's like, very intelligent ways of traveling. Smart you are, druid cleric.
Can I throw a
kinda
gold
just, like-
coin into the water, thinking that the Fayman's still there?
Yeah, she just watches, never watches. That's like, bloop, just sinks to the bottom. She's like,
Oh, child lets
Pay
out a
respect
heavy
somehow.
sigh. It's just like, that was a good gold coin.
pay respects somehow. And it's just like, Lady Vala, is someone hurt? Is someone hurt? And she's just like immediately just like lifts off into the air, like no wings or whatever, and just like grabs this young boy that's probably around the age of 20 and just lifts him up. It's like, apparently you are a prodigy here in this city. And she just drops down. She's like, those two, they suffer from lycanthropy. Remove curse now instantly, please. And he's just like, yes, lycanthropy. and she just like looks at him and he looks at her. She just, did I stutter? And he's like, just immediately rushed over. It's like, all right, who's first?
I'm gonna push Felix.
No, I was like, here you go.
I don't wanna be- He just like goes home like, I don't want to be a damn dog. All right, do me. It's just like weird turn of phrase. It's like as he holds out his hand, he just begins to like make movements
Dr. Strange.
in symbolism and just places his hand against the chest, and he's just like, Felix immediately, don't move those hands. Like, wasn't going to. Just presses, just like glow of bright, vibrant gold light just emanates from the hands, gleaming off the chest. As Felix is like, and just immediately starts chucking a black liquid, and it's like,
Mm-mm.
I would call that a success.
Mm-mm.
Alright.
Nagia's gonna back up like,
Yeah.
nope,
Nagia?
I ain't gonna throw up.
You immediately feel a hand on the back as Vol is just like,
Oh, damn.
no, dear, you are quite needed elsewhere around.
Yeah, you can't
Chris.
go in the city otherwise. Oh, that looks nasty. You okay, Felix?
It's just like, I'd prefer that over the dog, though.
Okay, there you go.
Oh,
You did great. You
Still
did
tell you
great.
to sit.
Oh,
I need a
it's
coffee.
not so bad.
Oh. And so the hand just comes over, it's like, starts doing the same symbolism and just, excuse the hands, and just immediately places his hands against your chest, and the bright, vibrant gold light just emanates, and you just feel this surge go throughout from the tips of your toes to the top of your head. It's just like, shoots down to the center of your chest, goes to your stomach, and immediately it's like, and you just throw up. As a reverse.
I want to pat her
A
back like she
success.
did for me on the boat. I want to do the same thing she did for me. I'm like,
I came right back.
it's
Oh my
okay.
God.
It's okay.
Yep.
Well, welcome to the job that I hired you for, House of Seven. You seem to be down a party member. I won't ask questions. Things happen.
It's fine.
But
I made out with the
good to
fish.
see that. Good. I mean, whatever you do in your free time is whatever you do in your free
It
time.
was forced.
I
I'm a
do not
victim.
ask for details. I.
And lucky to my charms.
Vala, do you have any spells for healing trauma?
I mean, I could modify your memory and make you forget lots of things.
No. Already. No, thank you.
Okay. But we have much to discuss inside. I think it's best to avoid the potential combat that could come this way. She just begins to step out and just like motion towards the stairs that are going up this dirt hill and kind of rounding up to going towards a very fortified looking area towards the bridge that then will go straight into the city.
Reminder, how long do I have?
You will have now about 3.5 days.
And then where am I supposed to be going again?
You were told to go into Benna. That the river spirit was around Benna.
Okay. Oh, we didn't see the river spirit around here while we entered?
I mean, you didn't look for it!
That's fair.
You also haven't asked any questions, but okay.
It's been a while since I forgot to
Been
take
a
note
while.
on the river spirit.
Did I?
Did I? Tizzo!
She just kind of ushers up, and you once again just hear, they're breaking into the... As you see, like, as you come up to the tower, or like the top of the area, you see a tower just immediately crumble and break, and she's just... Well, there's one of the wards down, give me a moment, and she just begins to walk forward as, like, her body begins to grow, and she just starts to take form of a massive bronze dragon, and she just... Be with you in a moment, and she just starts taking to the sky. And that's what we're gonna call it for tonight's episode. So,
Yay!
we will see you all next session. Thank you all so much for watching. Hope you
Water.
enjoyed this. This is water. If you have anything to take away from tonight's session, water. I need water. But
Water.
thank you all so much for watching. We will see you all next time. Love you all. Make sure you have yourselves a wonderful time, wonderful day, just an all around wonderful moment. Love you all.
Bye.
Bye.